Yo, man. Happy holidays, people. Nice little surprise stream for y'all. A little chill stream, nothing too crazy. Some of the homies coming through. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what we do, man. Definitely, enjoy y'all holiday. For real, for real. But the homies about to come through, man. Let me let them know. Hope y'all having a good day, man. If you in the building, man, hit the chat for sure. Captain, what's going on, my guy? Captain in the building. Hold on, I'm just hitting the homies up real quick. I got a packed house up in here. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Influential Sports in the building. Hey, yo, I'm gonna hit you up because yeah, I know we gotta talk about that list. I'm planning on doing 2 streams Friday and Saturday to talk about the list. I'm gonna split up the people that was on the video because it's hella heads on the video. And I ain't trying to have 10 people in one chat room. So we're gonna do one Friday, one Saturday, so we can talk about the list. And I got a couple people already coming through right now. But talk to me, man. Talk to me. How y'all doing today? The collab was grand. My God, appreciate you, man. We was a little nervous, man. We couldn't get the people that we wanted to get on the list. Hey, yo, Ed, let me know if you. In fact, hit me up on Instagram, Ed, because if the people don't come, I'm gonna hit you with the link because I sent the link out to like mad people. Hey, Jew, listen to me. Listen, man. Listen. The story not over yet. We gonna see what happened with the YS6, man. We gonna see. We gonna see. It's not that good. It is what it is, though. We gonna see what happened, man. Listen, I still think Karrion Cross could get his hands on the title. I didn't say the world title. Karrion Cross could be an IC champion in the future, gang. I don't even know what the speed title, bro. Does Candice LeRae still got? Who got the speed title? Who got the speed? I don't know. The YS6 should have started off as heels probably, but I did like what they were going for initially, but they ain't followed through with it. The YS6 thing should have been if they beat someone, they turn babyface. Like Chad Gable was turning heel against Alpha Academy. When they beat him up and taught him a lesson, he should have turned back full-time face. That's what I think they should have did. Let me start pinning y'all comments. Why they have Sheldon lose to Daniel Garcia? Because Sheldon Benjamin is gonna come back and win that TNT championship. That's the build-up because Sheldon Benjamin isn't gonna win the tournament, right? So now the justification of who the justification is going to be I got to get back on Dave Garcia. He the reason why I didn't get enough points in the tournament or whatever. And then they're going to fight for the title. And hopefully Shelton Benjamin wins the title. Who should win the Rumble? That's a great question. I want in a perfect world, I want a Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley match by any means necessary. So if Rhea beats Liv for the World Championship, Bianca winning and challenging Rhea will be a good callback because they said years ago that we're gonna run it. But that's me. For the guys, at this point, I really don't know. The guys, I don't know who's gonna win the Royal Rumble. If John Cena won, I wouldn't be upset. John Cena versus Gunther at Mania would be cool. Right hand Cam was good, my guy. What's going on? Chad Gable should win Money in the Bank. That would be cool. Wait, what? To take the IC title. Whoa. If Chad, nah. We're not doing that. Austin Theory is the only idiot that we're not doing no cash ins on mid card titles no more. Nephew, thank you for the 7K. I just noticed myself not too long ago that I hit that 7K, man. I'm definitely happy about that. Definitely happy because whatever video I just made the other day, I was like, yo, I definitely want to hit 7K before 2025, and we already had it. So, Ed, I got you, Ed. Hold on, let me see what's going on. Cause I sent out hell of these shits. Let me see. Shit, it's first come first serve anyway. Let me see. Stratton didn't cash in. Nah, man. Listen, Tiffany Stratton gonna get that strap. I would love her to cash in on Rhea and Liv. To be honest, that would be a good twist. But it's probably gonna be Nia Jax. Do you agree that Liv's heel run was more entertaining before she won the title? I like Liv Morgan's run. Period. Hey, Reg, what's going on, gang? Come on, hop in, tap in, folk. Hit that. Go get that link I sent you. Did I send it? Oh, I ain't never sent that shit. I'm tweaking. My bad, bro. I thought I emailed that shit to you. See, that's on me doing stupid shit. What's your name on Instagram? I thought I already sent the shit to you. I'm tweaking, bro. You don't see Tiffany. You think it's gonna be an unsuccessful cash in with Tiffany Stratton? An unsuccessful cash in? I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Hey, Jude, I don't know about that because there has never been an unsuccessful cash in with the women, correct? So to do that, Tiffany Stratton will kind of kill her momentum. I think they can't do that. If you're gonna do an unsuccessful cash in, you got to have a woman who's a comedy character win, and then do an unsuccessful cash in. You can't do that to Tiffany Stratton. I think that would kill her momentum and her push like OD. I don't think we could do that, y'all. Ronda Rousey did. I hated that feud with Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan. They ruined Morgan's first title run, bro. Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Nothing much. What's up?
Not much, man. Not much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. Let's see what the people talking about. Let's see what's going on. Candace was talking crazy. Oh, you said that. Candace was talking
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, that's that's gonna be a match.
yeah. I feel like that's what's gonna drive Tiffany to end up cashing in. Because it's like, why is Candice LeRae talking this crazy to Tiffany Stratton? Like, all you got is
You,
this random Twitter belt.
I'm out, but you know what she gonna say? She gonna be like, "Me and Nia champions, even though we didn't, even though we not the tag team champions, we both got belts." So Tiffany gonna be like, "You a champion with a belt at?" It's gonna be something like that. I already kind of see it, and I think you're right. I think that's gonna be why she ends up turning and cashing on Nia. But I really would rather her cash in and go to Raw, put the pink strap on the women's world belt. That shit would look. I'm gonna make that shit in WWE 2K. I want to see how that shit looks. That shit probably look fire with the pink strap.
Yeah, it'll help out the Raw women's division. Because it's like, I don't know where. Because me and Waylon was talking about it. We don't know where Leah or Rhea go, whichever one of them lose. It's kind of
That's what
like
I'm
you saying.
saying.
It was like your idea with you saying whoever lose, they need to go to the other brand, which that'll make a lot of sense.
But I don't know if they said that shit last night or they said at the Netflix thing. They was like these two women are the cornerstone of Raw. So I don't think they're gonna get rid of Liv Morgan regardless. I think Liv Morgan, whoever lose, they're gonna stay. They both gonna stay. And I think, but what they could do though, Liv lose, focus on the Judgment Day story that they all about to break up because Liv gonna be the reason why Dominic is gonna be more confident to go against Finn Balor. Mike Tyson, we got Iron Mike in the chat. Appreciate you coming to the fans. Street Profit, listen. Oh, hey, speaking of which, yo, what is Street Profits at? Anybody seen him? I'm looking for him.
They on milk cartons. You wanna know where
Shit,
they at?
AJ Francis posted a picture. You feel me? I done said I done said yeah, that's what's up. And he liked it. So look, AJ Francis know where they at. We got Rage Man Reg in the building. I
What's up,
told you
man?
What's good?
we got a packed house tonight. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much, man. How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Doing good, man. What's been going on with you, man? Besides the 2K content, bro.
Man, just the usual working, getting ready for the holiday season, but just tuning in to really just wondering what next year is gonna take us. WWE is kind of like, well, as far as wrestling wise,
Mm-hmm.
WWE is kind of like filling it in this month of December. The real change is gonna happen, of course, when Raw goes to Netflix. Then the Royal Rumble and all of that. That's what I'm really looking forward to, I would say.
Facts, facts. But look, Jude said there's no stipulation for the Rhea Live match on Netflix. I smell shenanigans and them dragging this out to the Rumble.
I hope not.
Jude, I pray to God that you wrong.
Me
I
too.
said it's gonna be hella shenanigans because think about it. I'm like, Drew already said he want to take care of Roman, so I think Drew going to interfere in that match unless they take him out beforehand. The CM Punk Seth match, it could end in a no D, like in a DQ. I think so. A lot of bullshit going to happen, but
It,
something big got to happen.
it has to be some kind of finality on this Raw. I think. I mean, it's this. I mean, I get it that this is the first episode of like on a new network, I guess, and they want to draw people in like what's gonna happen next week. But I think as far as rivalry wise, the Liv and Rhea, that has to end. Like he said, there's no stipulations, but we've already seen all the shenanigans there can be, plus real life injuries that have prolonged the rivalry. So I would say in that match at least somebody has to win clean. I don't care who it is, but if it is Rhea, where does she go with the title? It's really both. It's a double edged sword. Like there's like you was just saying with the Raw Women's division. Like there's no like whoever wins, like who's gonna be a worthy opponent? And then where does Liv go if she loses the title? Like I think Liv has to win, in my opinion, to like parlay Dominic babyface turn because if she doesn't have the belt, like without Liv, like it's just like I think it's just like it's less meaningful, I guess. I mean, of course, I think Dominic he hasn't had a belt in a while, but him being with
Facts,
Liv, I think she needs it. So I think she needs the belt for that reason.
facts. What you thinking, Ed?
This Raw have been so hyped up. Like I ain't seen the WrestleMania this hyped up the way they hyping up this Raw on Netflix debut. And it's like this feud has to end. So obviously it's gonna be shenanigans. Keep the belt on Liv Morgan because it's like if Rhea get it back, who is she gonna face when she done ran through everybody already? And you seen they done put and Io Sky, she in the mid card now, so that's kind of I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
True.
She ain't winning it. Yo, I promise you, they about to push Lyra to they put that match for a reason because they gonna make Lyra look hella good against EO. It's gonna be it's gonna be a bullshit roll up finish, and Lyra gonna go to the final against Zoe Stark, and then she gonna beat Zoe Stark. I'm calling
I
that
hope
shit right
not.
now.
EO has to get that, man. I mean, since Lyra's been on the main roster, she hasn't done too much of anything. So to just give her the belt like that, I mean, it has to go to EO. She can win it sometime later. I mean, Becky is no longer Becky Lynch is, as far as we know, she's not. I mean, I guess she's there, but she's not there. So we can put Lyra on the back burner for a while. EO's been killing it, and she's in a tag team, and she's still doing single stuff. So we got to give her credit. We got to give her that IC belt.
What you think, Ed? Who you think gonna take it?
I'm thinking Lyra gonna win it, but I think the dynamic of it potentially being Dakota Kai and Io Sky in the finals, that'd be kind of cool to see what they'll do with that.
True.
I was thinking that too. Ooh, and Dakota Kai turn. Y'all know how Dakota Kai get down. She turn on everybody. But I think, matter of fact, hmm. Nah, I think they're gonna go to two young ones because if Zoe Stark and Lyra make it to the finals, that boosts both of their profile up realistically though. If you really think about it, because EO could lose the next match off of Sonya Deville interference or Shayna Baszler interference, so they could guarantee that Zoe Stark don't gotta face EO in the final. So I think
Mm,
that's why they're gonna continue that story, and then Zoe Stark and Lyra just gonna handle business. Like I think that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be two interferences on both damage control members, and they both gonna lose.
I can see that. I can see that for sure. Yeah. As far as the CM Punk Seth Rollins, I I'm kind of as far as CM Punk in general and like his future, I'm kind of mixed on it because I've seen a lot of people like kind of make this how they can make a Roman Reigns and CM Punk feud. I don't me personally, I don't think there's any gas there outside of like of course they're like CM Punk's reservations about Roman once he left and he's back now. I don't really think there's really a story there. And as far as him with Seth Rollins. I mean, are they gonna really drag this out after Netflix until WrestleMania?
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I'm saying.
then I mean, the only thing I could see, this was I was possibly thinking with the favor with Paul Heyman was and this kills two birds with one stone. This turns CM Punk heel because CM Punk, for what it's worth, CM Punk is not he's not a good babyface. Like when booked as a babyface, he's not good. He's just not a good babyface. So uh turn him heel. You know, I mean, Paul Heyman, we know he has influence. I mean, he can't get in the world title, but he can somehow in the Royal Rumble have CM Punk win the Royal Rumble or get a title shot either before Elimination Chamber, have him turn heel, whoever's the champion, then he wins. Uh, Paul Heyman aligns himself with CM Punk. He disassociates himself from Roman. That way, if we get a Roman versus Rock match, it's just those two because we need no mouthpiece in that outside of those two. Then I just think CM Punk should go heel because him as a face, it kind of has a shelf life. It's really kind of I think of what I'm trying to say.
Got you. I'm not convinced that The Rock is not coming back to wrestle at WrestleMania.
Me either. Me
Like
either.
that, like get the fuck. They
It's been
trying to
too
do that
much
shit.
invested, you know.
To that fuck out of it because then if he don't come back this year, I'm not gonna care next year
No, no,
because
I'm
then
not.
we got to drag out the bloodline shit for another year. No,
Yes.
let's get this over with. 2025, this shit is done. Enough, and it going in with Roman Reigns going over. That's it. Cool.
But I think, well, about that, that's another thing I was thinking about. Like, should Roman Reigns like really win though? Like
Yes.
after, I mean, like let's think. I mean, I get. I mean, of course he's been the top guy for this long. This was solidify him as one of the greatest. Let's give credit to The Rock. The Rock really took a risk, and because you know how WWE is when they're head on things, they were about to go with Roman Rock last year until like that kickoff, until
Mhm.
that very event. He took the risk and turned heel and became the final boss. Do you think The Rock? I mean, of course, The Rock has his other obligations on Hollywood, but uh, do you think he's not going to win a minute match at all? Like he's just going to want to put Roman over? I mean, not that I'm saying he will have an issue with that, but do you think he's not going to want to win at all after taking that risk and just like turning heel?
What you think, Ed?
I'm thinking if that match does happen, I'm thinking Roman will win it. But I got this feeling that it's going to be a triple threat with Cody Rhodes involved in it for that championship. Because I see Roman winning the Royal Rumble, then The Rock finessing his way into the title picture.
Mm.
Mm,
I think the most interesting thing they could have
maybe that's a
did.
good point.
They should have did Rock versus Cody at Rumble. Rock take the belt, hold the belt hostage, make people mad, get hella heat. Roman challenge Rock for the belt. I think that would have been dope. They probably not going to do that, but because I don't know who Cody gonna face at WrestleMania. That's the
Cody
question.
has to get far away from the bloodline. This Cody Rhodes title reign, like I'm not gonna be well. While I do listen to him, I'm not gonna go full Vince Russo and say it's been trash. But it's been. I mean, it's been. I think I'm not gonna say it's trash. It hasn't been trash in my opinion, but it hasn't lacked. It's lacked some. It's lacked stories outside of this. Kevin Owens, what's going on right now in the bloodline?
That's the best thing.
A little 2 week 2 match program with AJ, which was kind of that I Quit match was it really worth it? I mean, they rushed that. That was a rush rivalry. Logan Paul was cool. That was a good attraction match, I guess. That was a good attraction match, I would say. So I would give that. His reign isn't bad, but he has to face somebody. It has to be completely outside of bloodline at WrestleMania with him having a championship or not, in my opinion.
And people didn't mention the idea of Drew facing Cody. If Drew gets that match, he has to win.
Yes, that's another thing. Like, I love. Me and my girlfriend had this conversation because I'm getting her into wrestling right now. Drew is one of her favorites. Drew's been one of my favorites since he first came into WWE in 2009. But Drew he needs to be 2025 needs to be a real dominant year for Drew. He needs to hold on to a title. He needs to win a title. He needs to have a real run because Cody's overshadowed him after coming back from AEW. Roman has overshadowed him being a part timer. Seth Rollins has overshadowed him, and Seth Rollins, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion. I like Seth Rollins in ring. I think he's one of the greatest in ring. He's crisp as ever, but he is to like as far as psychology and like my skills, he is one of the worst, like fundamentally bad wrestlers in that aspect to be in his spot for so long. That's kind of long winded, but Drew McIntyre's been one of the best, and he has to get a prominent role next year for sure.
I think I think Seth Rock. I think Drew, Seth, Kevin Owens, and I don't even know what me saying is, and Sami Zayn is probably like the best workers right now to me, outside of like Gunther and shit like that.
Yeah,
But I still think Seth Rollins to me is still the best wrestler like in the world. To me, that's
yeah,
my opinion. So like
yeah.
for
He's
real,
up there for sure.
because not only like he makes stupid shit work, like that shit that he was doing with the fashion and being the Joker or whatever the fuck he made that weak ass shit work. If he could make that work, imagine we give him something good. I think he should beat CM Punk. I ain't gonna lie. And him as world champion was Seth Rollins' run as the world champion was dope to me.
Oh yeah, I like this. I like this run as world champ. I like this run as world. It was cool. It was cool. Like so I mean it's kind of him and CM Punk are very similar. Like I can only tolerate Seth Rollins as a baby face for so long. And like I think that's where they're similar because they're just like I don't think that they're not likable guys just like naturally, in my opinion, from what I see on the TV.
Say, Ed, what you thinking about? I want to say let's pick the definitively. Let's do it. What's going on with the New Day? Who is their first match? Who is their first in ring match? Ed, what you got?
That's a good question because me and my dad was talking about it. He was asking me when I think the New Day gonna wrestle, and I'm trying to like their first feud would probably be with the Y6 because I don't know
Mm.
how long they just gonna keep cutting promos and getting booed out of the building. So it's like maybe they beat up on somebody like what's Otis Antizawa just
Mm-hmm.
because so they could build them up slowly and then they can get into a bigger feud like with the Y6.
What you got? What you got, Reg?
I'll follow up on that. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's really the only tag team. I mean, faction slash tag team they really like on Raw. Like they really booking prominently. I get. Well, you could say um AOP and the Final Testament as well, but like you were saying, they probably about to lose that due to 50-50 booking. It really depends on whoever wins that rivalry. But if they were to go with the Wyatts, it is something there with the Wyatts in the New Day. Remember the
Mm-hmm.
compound? Wyatts in the compound in the New Day years ago? I mean, that was the Wyatt family, but I guess they can acknowledge that somehow. So, and then the New Day, and they smarten their way out of it and still win. I think the New Day has to win that against the Wyatt Six, in my opinion. They cannot lose against the Wyatt Six.
I like the Y6 as a backup option, but Ace is completely right. Y'all forgetting Rey Mysterio is the main one talking
Oh,
all that
I
shit.
I sure
I
forgot
want them
he
to
did.
whoop Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee ass. Please, I'm begging because we got to get Rey Mysterio out of these stupid ass storylines.
I
Anyway,
think
he doing shit for no reason.
well their first match, well you can say their first match, but their first
Their first
PLE match
rivalry, yeah,
definitely gonna be them. Definitely gonna be them. But their first match probably gonna be a tune-up match against
yeah. After
Humberto. I mean
Academy,
not Humberto, but the other two guys. They really should be in their position.
that's what I'm. I don't know if Cruz. Now I'm starting to think Cruz and Wild just not about to wrestle no more because I ain't seen them in the ring. I think when the last time they might have wrestled at NXT for some reason.
Yeah,
That
they
might be
they
the
kind of
last
wrestle
time.
in NXT and Raw. They kind of both brands.
Them boys is ass. Will Big E come back? That's in game, Dexter.
I
Big
hope
Big
so.
E, Big E got to be clear. It's no
I,
way they're doing this without
yeah,
that.
I feel like all the stuff they doing, getting Kofi mom involved, Like Big E got to be weird.
Hey, have you I just thought of something. I saw this on social media probably like a week or so ago. It was another wrestling content creator. I forgot what his name was, but he brought up the scenario of what if this was like a perfect scenario. Uh what if I think it was maybe you guys, maybe. What if
I think Ricky said it.
what if Brock Lesnar got involved in yeah, he did say that. What if he got involved in the New Day rivalry?
I think
But
that's
that's so unlikely, but that would be like,
that would be good, but I think if they bring him back, they're gonna bring him back something big,
yeah, for sure.
Rumble or to go against Braun Breaker or some shit. If he ever come back, I think they'll bring him back for some wild shit.
Yeah,
He
it's definitely gonna
he
be
came back and won the Royal Rumble. Oh, turn my fucking TV off.
who?
What if he came back and won the Royal Rumble
Oh, that would be trash.
to face Gunther?
That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. That's so Vince McMahon like. He would do that.
Speaking of Royal Rumble, for the women, man, we got to figure this out. People talking about Io Sky. I don't know. You listen, I love Io Sky. I think
She's
she's the
the
best
push down.
wrestler, but
Yeah.
she done up. Viral money was going on. D
Yeah.
money was going on.
Man, the viral one in the building, man. Salute to everybody on the panel, man. You know what I mean? Salute. Everybody.
Yes, sir. So we talking about who we think women's side gonna win the Royal Rumble. So I'm gonna let Reg go. Then I'm gonna D Money go. I'm gonna let Ed go.
Royal Rumble. Well, we also got to take into account who the champions are right now. The two world champions. Well, at the moment it's Liv, but it could be Rhea. Then we got who's the champion on SmackDown? Nia.
Yes.
Nia. So
look, that's how much her title run means to you. You don't even fucking remember she was
Nia's been good though. Nia's been great since she came back. Actually, I'm thinking. Well, it also depends on this Jade Cargill storyline also. Because it's kind of looking like they may go with Naomi because she's benefiting the most off Jade's absence. I kind of wanted that to be Charlotte, and it still can. But
I think it might be.
But if it's not, I would say Charlotte. But Charlotte and Nia, well, that's a cop out. But I get it is a cop out. But who are they?
No, it's not.
Charlotte
and Tiffany. Tiffany cash in on Nia. Charlotte come back. Tiffany.
That's a good idea. In this case, Charlotte coming back and winning the Royal Rumble may not be bad if she's not in the Jade Cargill storyline. That's what I'm going with.
Gotcha. What up, Humble? What you got, Ed?
I think Alexa Bliss coming back and she winning the Royal Rumble.
That's a bold one.
Yeah, that's a bold one.
She'll be great for the Raw brand. Whoever win between Rhea or Liv Morgan, I think Alexa Bliss would be a great opponent for either one of them.
Agree. I agree with that. I miss Alexa Bliss too. Like she's kind of been gone for a minute. Like outside of the pandemic stuff, like which I miss, like all the pandemic, a significant portion of that. But outside of that, this a new crop of women. She hasn't really faced a lot of these girls, so that would be interesting for sure having her on Raw. And Alexa Bliss is a star.
Fact. You got D Money?
I'm gonna go with a dark horse, man. You know what I mean? Could be biased a little bit, but I'm gonna go with Jay Parker, man. I'm gonna go with Jay Parker. Yeah. I'm going with Jay Parker. I think she got the it factor already. Is she the best in the ring? Not necessarily. But I think they can make a story. They can make probably the Cody story out of her, where she wins the Rumble. She put up a good effort against Rhea Ripley, loses the match, and then we kind of have their version of the finish the story for going into WrestleMania 41.
You know what?
That's one option.
I think Charlotte coming back.
That was my second option right there.
I got a chill in my spine thinking about that shit. I was like, yo, this motherfucker gonna come back at the Royal Rumble, win that motherfucker. Then Jade Cargill gonna come back and say, you the one that attacked me, but Charlotte's still gonna have a title match at WrestleMania. But then up until WrestleMania, she gonna go get Jade Cargill and then beat whoever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh
and
man.
he brought up
Yeah.
there was also a great point about because Jade also she's also going to be in the mix with the Nia story because her and Nia also have a backstory as well in that. So I think it may be some kind of mix of in the main event of WrestleMania, but as far as the Rumble, Charlotte going to win. But as far as the SmackDown Women's World Title scene, it may be some kind of mix of Nia, Bianca, Charlotte, and Jade.
By the way, I think Charlotte Flair will beat her dad record. I think she's gonna be 17. You got to look at
already.
Yeah, you got to look at the history of her title runs. A lot of her title runs are short as hell, just so she could build the numbers up. She could get 3 belts within the next 5 years, like that. That don't sound crazy to me. I don't know.
I think these last ones though. I think this Charlotte last run. I don't think she's gonna get 3 fast runs. If she gonna get a run, she's gonna get a real run. These gonna be like her last.
I think this current run is probably gonna be her longest run when she wins the title. It's probably gonna be our longest run.
Eden Green, what's going on?
I think we wasted our time, man. I think we wasted our time, unfortunately. I think Charlotte is gonna win the Rumble.
I think so too. Cause I literally can't think of who else would make sense. Like
right. That's what I'm thinking.
Y'all want Io Sky to win, but I want Io Sky. I want her to be champion, but what's the story?
Right.
Like, what's the? I don't know. Like, she win. If Io Sky win, she's gonna challenge
Nia.
Rhea Ripley. I think she'll challenge Rhea Ripley.
And that would be
if Rhea Ripley win. That is let's say if Liv retains, she would challenge Liv to get that win back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. Like Rhea and Bianca could have a match at WrestleMania for no belt, and I would be cool with that.
Yeah,
to me. So if Rhea does lose, that could be the story.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. And this is another reason. This is actually a reason before I say what I'm going to say. Because she was in a world title women's match last year, I don't think Rhea should have any world title match or be in any world title match this year.
I agree.
It should be like an interpromotional match.
The last 2 years.
Exactly.
I think you can put Rhea versus Dom at Mania, and that would be good enough.
No, it got to be
got the heart to do that.
Rey Mysterio, he got to retire Rey Mysterio though. That got to happen.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Triple H don't got the heart to do an intergender match. I don't think they're going to do
I don't think he does either. Not a real intergender match, like a real like Chyna versus Jeff Jarrett intergender match.
Yeah, they ain't going. Dom win. I'm not trying to watch a match where Dom don't get no offense. He don't even push her. I'm cool.
Right, that's trash. That's absolutely trash.
But I'm gonna say, Ed, let me ask you this: what you think about the Damian Priest and War Raiders team up against the Judgment Day? What you think about that?
That's just filler to find out whatever they're gonna do with Damian and Finn next.
Facts.
This is just filler, honestly. This is gonna be like a 6-man tag at the Rumble, or maybe on Netflix. Well, not gonna be at the Rumble probably. They're gonna drag it to a world. I don't know what they're doing with Finn or Damian Priest right now.
What you got, Ed?
It really seemed kind of pointless. Like, if I'm the War Raiders, we just won the tag titles. So I'm not really trying to help out Damian Priest. I feel like that's just dumb.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that just feels stupid to me, because now you allow Judgment Day to get another shot at some point if you want to stay involved in their business.
He talking about, you had our back. No, the fuck he didn't. He just did that shit to fuck up Finn. He don't give a fuck about y'all. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
And that's what I hate, like common sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like common sense of wrestling is like so gone. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know the purpose. Like, you already know the purpose.
It's like the thing with Drew McIntyre. Like, he's one of the best heels in wrestling right now.
Yes.
But him going after Jimmy and Jay, like, they didn't.
He's not a heel, in my opinion. He's not a heel.
Yeah,
he's booked as a heel, but in reality, Drew McIntyre's been the same guy since from him winning the Royal Rumble into 2020 to now. He's been the same person.
Let me address this. John said, "Do you think Triple H has gotten lazy with his booking since WrestleMania?" Honestly, so let me say this, y'all. I've been making videos. I be talking shit, blah blah blah. I don't like how he do the Street Profits, Carmelo Hayes, whatever the case may be. But you got to point out the good shit that he has done. The shit that he was doing with Bronson Reed. Even though I'm mad he lost to Seth Rollins, he still put Bronson Reed in a good position to win.
Facts.
He did good with Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu has been in more main events than the fucking WWE champion.
And he beat
Think about that.
Jey Uso clean.
Hey, and at the end of the day, he did something great with Shinsuke Nakamura that Vince McMahon never could do. Because Vince McMahon, if this was Vince McMahon, he would have had Shinsuke Nakamura lost to LA Knight. So Triple H is doing some good shit. Y'all, and he put Kevin Owens in position to win. So okay, I understand what as far as being black people and shit like that. But look at the overall scope. He's really not doing that bad to me. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it's lazy. It just feels kind of inconsistent. Like he reminds me.
I don't think it's lazy. It's definitely not lazy. It's not lazy at all. You can see who's lazy writing. It's not lazy. It's just you could tell. From all of us, we watch wrestling for a long time. It's not lazy. It's just safe, and it's just like you can tell a wrestler is at the top of this. He's booking it like a wrestler would instead of like a businessman or like a writer or a TV writer.
I like that.
And it's cool, but it's with that, it's missing a lot of stuff that was when a Vince McMahon or a Vince Russo were like when they were doing their thing. I like, for example, vignettes. They don't exist. Vignettes were a great way to introduce somebody before they debut. Like when Carlito, that's the biggest example. We knew Carlito, who he was, his name, and his motivations before he even got in the ring. And that's why he won the world title and beat John Cena in his first match. Vignettes don't exist. Mm-hmm. Like the number one contender thing, they're doing that right now, but with the tournaments and the triple threat, that's an example. With Triple H, that's the perfect example. The triple threat number one contender thing.
Stupidest shit ever.
That's so lazy. That's kind of lazy, but it's kind of safe.
Bro, they've done that shit 5 times within the year already. I'm like, Nick, what the fuck, bro? Just have a battle royal, just 6-man.
Right.
At that point, just play all of them in one match.
Let's have a battle royal. Exactly. Jesus. Remember the great Khali won the world championship in a battle royal on SmackDown?
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me read this super chat from my guy, the captain. He said, "Is it over after tribal combat? How long can we go?" I think somebody gonna interfere, and it's gonna be a DQ. I don't think we're gonna get it because if we get a definitive winner, it's for sure gonna be Roman Reigns. But I think it's gonna be a DQ or something. I thought that they changed the main event to Solo versus Roman, so I was like, "Oh, The Rock for sure coming back," but The Rock is still come back, even if this not the main event. I think because you know what I'm saying. So we'll see. But at the end of the day, it's a Netflix show, so it's gonna be the biggest show. The Rock not being at the Netflix show would be kind of stupid to me, because he's not filming right now. Moana is done, so he could just come. You know what I'm saying? Do a quick appearance or show up on the screen, something. So, well, I don't know what y'all think about that. D Money, what you think about that? Ted, I'm gonna get to that. Go, D Money. My bad.
Repeat the question again. My fault.
I said, so what do you think about? Is The Rock gonna show up or not? Even if the Roman versus Solo is not the main event, is he?
The Rock's definitely showing up.
He's showing up because his last appearance was at Bad Blood.
It's not just that. It's that because if you think it from a business standpoint, right? When you look at the TKO brand, right? It's like, all right, this is a big play that we're doing right now with the Netflix thing. We need something that people going to talk about. You know what I mean? We need press. We need boom, boom, boom. How about The Rock interference? You know what I'm saying? It's some type of Rock appearance that's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's just going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. And not to get off topic, I saw I saw a comment that was kind of to the point of how Triple H is writing, and it's kind of how it's safe, and it's like he's writing like a wrestler would. His booking at least. Somebody said they want to protect wrestlers like in the triple threat tournament. It's like there's
Yeah.
different ways to protect somebody that keep doing triple threat matches.
That shit is. But you know what? Honestly, though, we need to stop that. I'm gonna book it because this shit happens every time. I'm gonna book the match this way so this person still looks strong. I'm gonna book the motherfucker went off a surprise roll up. The motherfucker went off a count out. The motherfucker went off an interference just so this person
It's
can look
cheap.
strong. Somebody losing doesn't mean that they're weak. That's what Triple H's
Right.
problem is. Like, what you're actually doing, the shit you're doing with Rhea is actually making motherfuckers weak. She beating
Yes.
up on 10 motherfuckers at once. That's weak. If her and
Yep.
Raquel have a straight up match and she win, that don't mean Raquel weak. That just mean Rhea stronger. But they don't understand that though. They don't
Yeah.
understand that psychology. In life, you gotta lose. You can't be successful every fucking time. You can't look
Yes.
strong every time in life. Like, we're not stupid. We're human beings.
They
We
kind of
know.
ruining triple threats. That's low key one of my favorite match types, and they kind of ruining it for me.
Bruh. The Natalia shit, bro. I was like, yo, I knew Natalia was gonna lose, but why couldn't I think Alba Fire should have took that pin. I
You
ain't gonna
know,
lie.
one of the worst spots in wrestling ever. Like, and me and my girl was talking about this on Monday. The double sharpshooter. That is one of the.
Yeah, that shit ain't. It didn't look good. It didn't look
I'm
good.
not selling that if I'm one of those girls. Like, it looks terrible.
She couldn't because she was pretending like she was struggling to get it in, but she really couldn't get it in because
You can't.
kept slipping
It's
forward.
physically
I'm like,
impossible.
oh my God.
When she started locking in the double sharpshooter, that's when I lost interest in the match. I didn't care anymore.
You kind of knew she was going to lose at that point. But wait, let's do. Hold on, somebody had a good one. Ted had a good one. Your NXT male and female MVPs. Let me go first. Obafemi for the male, and then for the female, I'm gonna go Stephanie Valkyrie. And she ain't even be here that long, but she been bro. When Stephanie Valkyrie didn't win that shit, I was like, fuck, bro. But we're gonna get Julia versus Stephanie Valkyrie. I think Stephanie Valkyrie is one of the in-ring performers. She's one of the strongest on NXT, and she's about to pull an Andrade for me. The same way Andrade won me over NXT, I think Stephanie Valkyrie about to do that. But who's the we got the OG in the building. Alfie Kingdom, aka Expert Level Wrestling. What's going on, OG?
Yeah. What's going on, players?
What's going on? We talking about our NXT male and female MVPs. Reg, I'm gonna let you take it. Then we gonna go around. Oh wait, hold on. I said Obafemi and I said Stephanie Valkyrie. All right, Reg.
I don't want to say the same, but I would go with. You said Obafemi. That is a great one. But I'm gonna go with the women first. I'm gonna say Jada Parker because I think out of all the women on all the rosters, she is the best talker, and she's pretty good and solid in the ring. And male, he's had a lot of big mishaps recently, but I think they kind of building him up, and next year gonna be a big year for him. I'm gonna go with Javon Evans.
Okay, that's interesting. Ed, what you got?
For men, Obafemi, that's one of the most dominant wrestlers in NXT, and I think he's gonna have a great 2025. Then for women, I go with Kalani Jordan. Like, I just really love her matches, and she became one of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, true. She is.
D-Money.
She is good.
D-Money, what you got?
Well, for female, you know where I'm going. Jade Parker. But for male, what's my man from Chase University?
You talking about Andre?
Yeah, I think he had an underrated year, man. I think he had an underrated year as far as like the character development, as far as like the storyline and everything. I think he had a yeah, I was laughing at that earlier.
Hey, yeah.
But I'm going my man Chase, man. I'm saying.
Hey, OG, who you got for NXT MVPs? But then we was just talking about is The Rock gonna show up to Raw, even though Roman and Solo not the main event. So what you got for the MVPs? Then address if The Rock gonna come back.
Hey, The Rock should come to NXT. That'd be big.
That'll be hard.
Imagine that just TV time, because even the people that don't get a super pop in that arena, they get a good pop. So just imagine what a super pop would look like on the Rock scale in NXT arena. That's crazy.
That would be nice.
And his daughter there, so there's a reason why. So you know.
Yeah. Because even just like AEW, how they just did the last one, Ricochet, like just you know, having that many people condensed is so much better than maybe the same amount of people in a large arena. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to look for like theater venues and shit like that instead of these empty stadiums trying to fill in these.
We're gonna talk about that next.
Yeah, they just need to just go for the theaters and just fill up the 5,000 and have that shit lit. That's what they should do. And sell them out. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that, it's easy. I didn't even got to think about it. Jada and Obi. That's easy.
Fact. Okay.
Yeah.
Facts. I like that. So so they confirmed that it's gonna be Seth versus CM Punk as the main event. So if Solo versus Roman is either first or before, does The Rock still make an appearance? OG.
That's great.
I don't know, because it's kind of because I'm just swerving more of my want bag right now. So I kind of want it to happen, so I'm just manifesting and putting it out there a little bit because you know there's potential of it, and it's and usually like maybe I don't know when they travel and shit and they do a tape. I don't know, like if NXT is at a taping, they'll have Raw in that same shit. So it ain't it can happen. It's just like him taping an episode of Raw. It's just the NXT part first, so they can definitely do it. You know what I mean? They be shooting multiple episodes, and I didn't even trip off that shit because last night, remember, I was sending you the shit, and I was talking about Coffee's mom and shit going bad. I didn't even realize that I looked at a pre-taping because I told you I don't watch it live. So when that shit happened last night, I was like, oh shit, I was talking about that shit a whole week ago. I was talking about this shit on the last stream, thinking, man, y'all referencing the shit. Y'all might not even know what I was talking about because y'all didn't see it, but I remember the video.
You know what's funny? I really didn't know what you was talking about. I thought that was like a backstage segment that I just didn't see. So then when I saw it yesterday, I was like, "Oh shit, this is what this motherfucker was talking about." I'm like, "You motherfucker, you spoiled it for me."
Well, yeah. I actually forgot that all these Raws a lot of these Raws recently in December.
Facts.
Yeah.
But so let's talk about this, y'all. They said so officially Rampage, AW Rampage is done, and Tony Khan said they're gonna go smaller venues after the success of the venue they had for the AEW, the Holiday Bash. What do y'all think about going smaller venues? Is this the right move to make, or you know what I'm saying, is Tony Khan just playing scared? Ed, what you think, Ed?
Thank God Rampage is gone, because who was watching that on a Friday night?
Facts.
I maybe watched it like twice in the last year.
Right.
And then the smaller venue things, it's kind of surprising because I feel like they were making good money in the bigger venues, but it's Tony Khan, so.
It's before next person go. It's not about the money. It's about how it looks. Because motherfuckers is always smart asses and they want to fucking show that the venue is not fully packed and all this other shit like they fucking know business. So now when they go to a small venue, motherfuckers can't be on some shit like, look how small this fucking venue is, blah, blah, blah. But hold on, y'all. We got my brother from another mother, Ricky the Shadow, is in the building. We got a full panel tonight. Ricky, what's going on, gang?
What's good?
Yes,
Happy
sir.
you can make it. We talking about a good topic. I'm gonna let Ricky go next. So listen,
hey, can
AEW. Excuse me. One more. You got it.
Yeah, because I went to a show this year, and I live in Arkansas, and it's like some of the areas they're blocked off where you just can't sit at. So it's like as much as fans dive deep into that, it's like not every area is able for you to sit at.
That's interesting. Oh, I think I know why. I think OG probably know why too, but we'll talk about that. But yo, Ricky, we talking about AEW. Rampage is officially done, and Tony Khan said we're gonna start messing with smaller venues due to the success of the Holiday Bash. What do you think about that? And then we're gonna go to Reg, then we're gonna go to D Money, then we're gonna go to OG.
So as far as Rampage ending, I felt like Rampage could have been a good idea. It was a good idea, Because like once you get done watching SmackDown, you can watch a little bit of AEW. But once they added like Collision and all that, it was like, okay, they don't care about Rampage. Like you could have just got Rampage and made it like a 2-hour show instead of doing the whole show for Collision, you know? But I think it's the right thing to do. Get rid of Rampage, you know, because it was good for when it started and stuff. But you know, once Collision came along, they didn't really focus on Rampage a lot, you know. But
Yeah.
as far as them doing smaller venues, it's a smart idea. Like, yeah, people are gonna make the fucking memes and the jokes of, yo,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. They went from selling out this arena to selling out now small venues. Like, shut the fuck up. You're the main ones that asked them to do that. Like, come on. So, and plus, a small venue is not that bad. Is it just you got to make it look good, like how the ECW arena looked. You gotta make it look good, you know, or how NXT has their arena and
Yeah,
they have a
they
little like
changed the
certain
paint.
thing.
That shit don't look the same. They changed the paint. That's why people was like, "What? That's not the same place." They changed the paint. That shit looks stupid. But
Yeah,
yeah, okay,
I
okay.
think it's a smart idea. You know, I'm not gonna hate on it. Shoot, and if anything, Couch, me and you said this a couple of streams ago, bro. Lot like a smaller venue is better if you want to give like the crowd to get with,
Yeah,
like
we
you
did.
know,
Yeah,
they can like they interact more. They feel closer to the action, like because it's hard like getting over with the crowd on the stadium, them chanting your name and stuff. Only guys like Samoa Joe, LA Knight, those guys, they got over with that. But half of the arena though still don't say their name. But when you get a small venue and you see everybody do it, that's gold right there, bro. So I'm not mad at it. Shoot. And I ain't gonna lie. I like the setting they had on the last episode. What was it on? Was it
Saturday,
Collision?
right?
Right? It was
Yeah,
the
it was
one with
Saturday, right?
Shelton winning. It was Saturday, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
collision
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I like that setting. It looked nice. I'm like, yo, they should do this more often. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck what no one says. And if anything, and I saw this on a comment section, and I think they should really do it. They should try to do either the Lucha Underground arena or like make something similar like that too.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah, the lighting for that shit was hard. That shit was like
Yeah.
orangey yellow type shit. Oh wait, hold on, y'all.
Yeah,
Hold on, y'all. Samantha Irvin. Yes, I
that's
did post a Ricochet video. It already got 1,000 views, and he's looking real good. Okay,
Nah.
my bad. She was calling me. My bad. My bad. Reg, what you
good,
got? What you
bro.
got, gang?
Ricky said most of it, man. I agree. I piggyback on what he said as far as Rampage. I mean, the less the better. I mean, that's just a lot of wrestling content in general. And the reason it was initially established in the first place. I mean, yeah, I mean it's time, man. As far as them doing the smaller venues, yeah. Uh, what's this year 5 of AEW right now,
Hmm.
or is it next year?
They're in 5 already.
Okay, well, they going 5 and going into 6. So I think they just got a new TV deal. Well, not to go too much into the business side of it, they got a new TV deal, and this would be one way going to smaller venues to really differentiate themselves from WWE. Not to necessarily downsize to make it look like they indie, but like we were saying, to get the crowd more interested in obviously invested in the storylines and yeah, moving smaller. I mean, and then I'm sure they're not gonna like with them going to smaller venues. I'm sure they're gonna figure a way how to still implement wrestlers pyro into all that. They're not gonna
Hmm.
go cheap with it. So I think it's beneficial. I like somebody just said they should have been did that. But I think I still think it's a good decision. It's better late than never to like really differentiate themselves. It's like really a real alternate to WWE.
Yeah, what you think about the small venue?
I already talked about it.
Oh yeah, my fault. I'm drunk. D Money, what you think about the small venue?
I think it's a good decision as far as if you want to I guess stop the trolls, I guess. You know what I mean? Stop because it's more of a troll thing, you know what I mean? Versus it being such a issue with the difference between a big venue and a small venue. I think that's what's really going on. They don't want, people to see that in light. But I think as far as what they can do with Rampage, what I felt like they should have did with Rampage is make that the ROH brand on you know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Because that would have helped that run anything. You know what I mean? That could have really helped. That was the issue with the ratings. They could have definitely did that. And probably did the whole Chris Jericho Matt Cardona thing on that episode, and maybe definitely spike some ratings up. But I think the issue with AEW is it's not the venues, it's not the talent.
I know what you're about to say.
It's fucking Tony Khan.
I know what you're about to say.
He's a fucking geek. He's not like he's not. You gotta, if you run in a company, right? No matter what company it is, a Target, a Starbucks, or whatever, you have to have some type of intimidation with you. You know what I mean? Say what you want about Vince McMahon, but Vince McMahon always stood on business. As far as, it's gonna be my way or else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He stood on that. So that's why
that's good.
Hey,
Dexter, I'm gonna address that in a second. OG, what you think about real quick about AEW going smaller with the venues? Because I'm about to tell them. I think you probably about to tell them the reason why, but I'm about to tell them the reason why for sure.
Yeah, it just looks better on TV. And the best way to attract new viewers is to have a good TV product. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let me tell y'all something now. Let me tell y'all something, right? First, so I was gonna make a video about this, but it's the holiday before Christmas, Christmas Eve. I'm giving y'all a free game. Tony Khan is a concept type of guy. Tony Khan has really, really great concepts, but he has piss poor execution. I don't know if y'all familiar with basketball. If y'all know who LeVar Ball is. LeVar Ball, with his sons, the three Ball brothers, had great concepts, started his own basketball league, had his own brand, the first shit that ever happened ever before this, like motherfuckers, the reason why there's NIL deals, a fucking G League, Ignite, niggas getting paid in college is because LeVar Ball started that shit. Tony Khan, WWE could never have done what Tony Khan did for Swerve. WWE could never have actually finally given Jon Moxley a fucking purpose of what his character is. WWE could have never dragged out Timeless Tony Storm out of Tony Storm. They had her getting cream pied in the face by Charlotte Flair. So think about this.
You heard?
Huh?
Because you said WWE could never give them the contract they gave Swerve. You know what's crazy?
No,
even if they could, they still wouldn't do that.
Not the contract. I'm saying the character. Like they could have never made him
even that though.
Player.
But with that going in though, that's my whole thing. Even with because how much is everything worth his contract, his longevity, his because he's a big part of AEW now. He's a part of AEW. He's a big piece of it, right? WWE wouldn't even do that. So even if they had the chance, they wouldn't offer him the big deal. They wouldn't put him in the main event. You feel me?
So I don't know so here's the thing about Tony Khan, right? What Tony Khan needs to do definitively, he's a concept guy, like I said. He needs to hire someone who actually knows what the fuck they're doing. And that person is Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon should be the booker. Like the head of whatever Triple H is to WWE, the head of creative. Shane McMahon should be the booker. Mark Henry, all the motherfuckers. I don't even know Mark Henry still worked there. They should be the development.
Nah, Mark Henry's not working there no more.
See, he fucked up. He needs somebody like Finley. What's Natalia husband? TJ. He needs He needs Shane Helms. He needs William Regal. He needs motherfuckers like that. He don't got none of that.
You need Vince Russo at this point. Like
No,
nobody.
No, like
Hell
no, hold
no.
on.
Time out. Time out.
Black Couch. Listen,
whoa,
Time out.
I
Time
was
out. Time
I
out.
was leaning about to
whoa.
say the same thing actually, because no, I wasn't about to say Vince Russo worked for him, but I was about to say something Vince Russo said. I I don't think Shane McMahon is looking to collaborate with Tony Khan. He's
He
looking
wanted to
to
take it over.
yes.
That's on
But
him.
here's my
Listen,
thing
if
though.
that's the case, that's on him. Shane McMahon
Yeah.
don't got the money to start his own company. So if that motherfucker don't want to be
No,
in
that's not
wrestling
true.
anymore, then that's on him.
Well,
Bro,
that's
you
not
need
true.
these Tony Khan and WWE have billions of dollars, bro. No, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but
If he want to start
okay,
a
here's my thing.
big
Here's my thing.
company,
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Can we keep forgetting? We gotta stop. All right, listen. I get it. Like we need to forget to start a wrestling company. You don't need billions of dollars. You just need enough. Like you can start off with the Vince and stuff, and Shane got enough money to start a whole company. It might not be as big and as
Nah,
flashy as
that's what I'm saying.
WWE, but it still will be a company. My whole
He
thing
want to
is
be
this.
big,
But
bro. He want to be big. He
even
don't want
then
to be
though,
Booker. He don't want to do what Booker T doing. He want a fucking on TV type shit. Trust me.
but here's the thing with Shane though. Even if he was to start his own company, I still feel like it'll be a small venue too. Cause keep in mind, he came up with Raw Underground. Raw Underground, you saw how that shit looked, right?
That's
Shit was
bad.
like a little bit of people, shit like that. So my thing is, even if he starts a company, it's still not gonna be this big flashy thing. He's still gonna have it like really edgy and small.
yeah.
Hey, real quick. OG just sent me something on Instagram. I want to know everybody's thoughts on this. Hey, OG, I'll let you go first. Dominic Mysterio. So are we getting a soft? Did we get a little tease of a soft babyface turn? Even Dominic Mysterio said the New Day went too far. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You show up to your mother house on Thanksgiving, terrorizing people and
Facts.
shit. You talking about the New Day went too
We
far?
getting
OG,
that shit.
OG, are we getting a babyface Dominic Mysterio turn? And will it work?
It'll definitely work. But it'll work if they let it unroll. Like if they like make it like okay, he's gonna start like catering to fucking faces and shit, then it won't work. But
Okay.
it just works for that circumstances because it's getting the heels over by having the most hated heels saying, "Hey, I don't know about you, play." So it's getting the
Yeah.
people over. But if they organically do it, yeah. But not if they just start having them doing 6-man tags with Mysterio in 3 weeks. Fuck no.
Can I say
So,
this though?
I hadn't even laughed at that. The 6-man tag.
Because
So Mysterio brother and son back at it again. Like, nah, bro.
hey, Ricky,
That's the
hey,
word. The
Ricky,
last thing I want to see.
before you say your point, answer this as well. Would him going against Finn Balor turn him face, or would that actually make things more complicated because Liv and Raquel would still be heel? What do you like? Add that to your shit and then go.
okay, so I'm glad you
Would
actually brought
Dominic
that up
fight
because here's a good way of making him heel. So I mean, making him babyface. First of all, there's two ways you can go about this, right? You can go the MJF route, right? Where like the people start loving him, but he still acts like a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can do where what's a good? Okay, we all saw that match with Gunter, right? Where they started chanting for Dirty Dom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one? We need to put him in a similar match like that, right? And do a near fall, right? And then Finn comes out and attacks him and beats him up, as well as JD and everybody. And I still feel like that won't help. So after that, that's when he's like, you know what? It's time to cut the bullshit, stop the whole, oh, I was in jail, I was in prison, whatever. It's time to win some championship gold, right? And like he breaks up Liv eventually because Liv is like screwing around, like messing up his whole fucking like goals of being a champion again, you know? And I think after that, that's when he's a baby face. But don't make him like, you know, oh, clean shave, like babyface like the first time. Like have him on some Eddie shit. Like still make him do some piece of shit stuff like cheat and all that. Like how
I was
Eddie
just
did
about to
it.
say that.
And
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, I was
Like
just about
that's
to say
exactly how he
the same
needs
thing.
to do it.
Yeah, keep him the same. Like, yeah, don't force it, bro. Don't make him align with allies. Don't make him like a don't. Well, I'm not going. Well, it's. Well, I'm just using this for recency's sake. Don't make him like a Jay Uso and him aligning with guys like just for the sake of it. You know, just because they're good guys. Yeah, just keep him separate. If they can really roll his babyface turn out naturally, like he can really Dominic can be like really one of the people that carry the torch for WWE these next couple of years when Cody done. I mean, because who knows how long Cody gonna be at the top before they wanna replace him. Who knows how long Rody after this year, after really like so this is a real topic. After well this should be. After this year, after 2025, the year 2025, what's next for Roman and Cody? We already know John Cena retiring after this year.
Roman and Cody. I think. I I don't
Let's be
think
honest.
being
Can I
a
be
part
honest?
timer shouldn't be an issue, bro. I don't think that should be an issue. I'm not gonna lie. I think being a part time is not a bad thing. If as
It
long
is.
as you're
It's
not
not.
the as long
Yeah.
as you're not the champion, it shouldn't
Yeah.
be an issue to me.
Right.
Yeah. In that case, yeah.
I mean, to
But
be
but,
honest,
but
when
then what can you?
go ahead.
Yeah. Nah. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. But I'm not gonna say what can you do with Roman. But
We got
we
to run
talking
back that Seth Rollins shit. He still hasn't beat
that
Seth
too.
Rollins
That
yet.
yeah. Facts.
He
Facts.
still ain't beat him yet.
I was about to take that back. I was about to take that back because there's still stuff you could do with Roman, but he but I'm trying to kind of bring it like I'm trying to think of it in totality like we seen him when we seen him have the leukemia, we seen him with the COVID stuff. Like how long can Roman like I mean well we see him in the best shape ever now, but who knows, I'm just saying who knows what he'll decide like after all this is done.
Can
If
I
Okay.
will
can I
they
be
will they go back into the self stuff.
yeah.
Let Ricky
My
go
thing
and then
is
Ed, I want you to address this question after Ricky go.
so my thing with that is I think when Cody loses the title, he gets a couple of rematches and lose. And eventually he wins the United States Championship because it's the one title he's never hold,
I
and it's literally on brand like the American Nightmare as the United States Champion. Like, come on now. And I
Yeah.
think Roman is gonna still deal. Bro, I'm sorry, this bloodline shit. It's gonna keep going, which really is. And then Seth and that might happen, and then Punk and Roman might happen too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's where I see those two going. I think next year Dom needs to win a mid card title or the briefcase.
That'd be well, yeah, yeah. I'm tripping. I'm thinking we already in 2025, but
we
but
almost there.
but yeah, that gotta happen for sure. I agree with you. But
So Ed,
what was the question? What was the
let Ed,
initial
let
question?
Ed hit this question. When will WWE start leaning on the younger talent? Ed, what you got?
I mean, are they not doing it already with Braun Breaker? I feel like that's just the first step of giving him the IC title, and he'll
Hmm.
probably hold it to WrestleMania. Now, I do think Sheamus should win it since he ain't got the title yet, but I think WWE's done a good job with starting off with Braun Breaker, and I think it'll just build from there going into next year.
Yeah,
Okay, so let me say this, right? As far as the leaning into younger talent thing, listen, I understand that's what we all want. I understand we all want fucking Carmelo Hayes, Austin Theory, all these motherfuckers to be the champion now. But I think OG, I'm gonna let you go next because me and you talk about this multiple occasions. Some motherfuckers, even if they look good, they do good in ring shit. Some motherfuckers aren't ready. Realistically, if you was to put the world title on right now, I think it will fail because I don't think Braun Breaker is that good as a character. Think about the shit. Him and Ludwig Kaiser's story is way more interesting than Braun Breaker wasn't on the fucking show yesterday. Braun Breaker still got more shit to develop as a character. In the ring, he cool. His entrance music now is good. That old shit was ass to me, and he's starting to get more personality. But Braun Breaker might not. He's not ready to be the world champion. 2 years, I think he gonna be ready. Austin Theory, in 1 year he could be ready if he was being used, but they ain't using the motherfucker. So what ain't nothing you could do. But OG, what do you think about that topic about the younger talent being leaned on, and you know what I'm saying? Should we just try to just push them right now?
I think they need to work. This is what I think needs to happen. They need to work. It's kind of like high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
The top talent now, they got 5 years before they graduate, so they need to work on getting their mid card to main event level. That doesn't matter about the age. It just matters that the guys who is international U.S. contenders, we want them. We want to make them evolve into main event caliber, and to where it makes sense. Example: Rock and Triple H. They literally were parallel to themselves their whole careers, from the Intercontinental to this version of Rock to this version of to Triple H, to then they formed their own crews, DX and the Nation, and they still formed over those belts, Intercontinental Championship, and then evolved into the World one. It was a push in our face, and we experienced the whole journey. You know what I'm saying? So I think they should just worry about getting mid card into the upper tier. And then once the mid card goes there, now we got room for the soft cats to get into the mid card. See, that's how wrestling should work if I was booking. And it would be and that would be the cycle forever. That's why I'm writing the book. That's why I'm writing the book about it. That would be the cycle. Like that's what we unless like just like in real school and shit, you may come across a motherfucker who is a once in a million type of talent, then yeah, you gotta fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? But that don't happen every single season. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James, he was the kid, whatever, right? You know what I mean? That kind of impact person where you just gotta embrace it. He don't you skip college, fuck it, like that type shit. But that's
Hey,
what
hey, hey, Ricky, before you go, OG, I want you to address this question. Say what happened with Chelsea Green and her title reign? He think it was a mistake putting a title on a comedy character. Address that real quick, as she is the first United States champion. Then Ricky, I want you to address the young people shit.
No, because it's perfect because it's gonna give her the opportunity to put the title over and get more looks on the title by double putting the title over. So you're gonna put the title over by having a popular person with the title. On top of that, you get more TV time. It makes it relevant. So the U.S. Championship is doing these relevant segments, not a U.S. champion of somebody that you don't give a fuck about seeing, and you know what I'm saying? You want to see her, and she's the champ, and then that sparks interest in the people who she interacts with. So no, that's good. The comedy shit because the comedy you thinking too small, player, because the shit can evolve. While how many times have people changed their characters during their reigns? It doesn't mean that she has to have a comedy gimmick reign the whole fucking time she got the belt. You know, she can fight one person, and Charlotte can kick her fucking ass. Now we got serious Chelsea. You see how easy that can be booked?
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte come and boot her in the fucking face and crack her shit. And now she's not beautiful. Okay, well, that's all it takes. Now we got Chelsea Green on some cold shit. Put a mask on her and have her fucking people up. Then she got the big baby to help her do it.
And some
See?
Cody Rhodes shit.
Well,
That's exactly what they did with Cody Rhodes. Hey, Ricky, so what you think about WWE not utilizing their young talent? When should they start? And then, you know what I'm saying, you could address the Chelsea Green shit as well. Hey, Trail, you know how I get down. Wine and wrestling, baby. Ricky, you still there? Ricky might be tied up for a second. So, all right. So,
Can you go back to that comment about Triple H botching Braun Breaker?
oh, shit. That's what I like. I like that. I like that out of you. You got it. Take the floor.
Not
Wait,
that.
wait,
It was the other one.
wait. Where the fuck was it? I seen it too. Hold on. Who the fuck said that? Ed about to get on one of y'all ass if I can find this comment. He might have removed that shit. Fuck it, just talk about that shit though. Him botching. I'm gonna find it. Oh, I got it. Boom.
Right here. Uh, Bennett. Triple H is botching Braun Breaker. That's completely false. Number one, everybody is affected by Raw going to 2 hours instead of 3. Like I was reading the article and it's talking about some wrestlers have been frustrated with that because it's been a 3 hour show for the last decade plus. So it's like with it moving to 2 hours, that just makes things more difficult. And when it going back to 3 hours, more people will be able to get more TV time. And it's like he is the Intercontinental Champion, so it's not like it's a mid card title. He don't got to be on the show every week. But when he is there, he's consistently putting on good matches. My only gripe with Braun Breaker is the promo work. That definitely needs to improve in 2025. But he's consistently putting on good matches, and this is going to be a great IC title reign. I think Triple H done a great job with Braun Breaker.
I agree. Only thing I don't like that Triple H does is he makes them lose the first time. Like he made Bronson Reed lose the first one, Braun Breaker lose the first. I don't like. He think that everybody got to lay on their back before they could become successful. Like Vince McMahon, Austin Theory out the gate with the cell phone was kicking Jeff Hardy's ass. Like that shit was crazy to me, bro. But I like it.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
I like. There you go. I was like, yo, hey Ricky. All right, now that you back,
Yeah, well, my bad. My mic was acting up.
now
What's
you
up?
back. Address how do you feel about WWE? Is they utilizing their younger talent, and address if Chelsea Green's title reign is a mistake because she's a comedy character. Like, where do you go from there with her?
So with the Chelsea Green thing, I still got to give it time. It's still fresh and new,
Mm-hmm.
right? For the WWE with the young talent, right? So I'm noticing this. When it comes to the women's division, they're leaning towards more the younger women. I will say that. For the men's, I still feel like they're still using like the Romans, of course, and the Codys and the veterans. So I don't know. I think for the men, they need to start using the young guys more. Because I will say for the women, they are using the young women more, which I appreciate. But yeah, the problems with the men's, they got to use some of the young guys more, like Apollo Crews. Well, Apollo Crews not young, because he's been there for a while. Let me think, like Carmelo Hayes and all them. But
Mm-hmm.
like we'll see though. But it's definitely with the men situation.
Hey, I got my nephew, my YouTube nephew in the building. Well of wrestling. What's going on,
Yo,
bro?
what's up? How's everyone doing? We're talking wrestling today. So
Let's
I
go.
mean,
Canada in the building.
Canada buildings. What's up?
I
What's good?
So,
What's good? What's good?
so
hey,
what's your perspective on the young people?
I think my perspective on the young people. I think there's a lot of talented young people, but at the same time, you still gotta start pushing the older people because they're still draws. Seth Rollins is still a draw. Roman Reigns is still a draw. Cody Rhodes is still a draw. But I think you should start building up those mid card guys, the younger guys, more. Like I don't get what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes. They make him look like a joke. Like getting squashed by Braun Breaker in 3 minutes. Like I'm no, getting squashed by Braun Strowman in 3 minutes. I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany Stratton's is looking like an idiot. Like she can be the next megastar, but she's looking like an idiot. I just want them to start pushing the younger guys more, but they should keep pushing the older guys and not pushing them to the side. That's what I think.
one more thing about the Braun Breaker thing, because Bennett said him losing to Sammy and Jay was dumb. I feel like Triple H booked himself into a corner. Because now the Sammy loss, I do agree that was dumb. With Jay, he's the most over star on Raw, and that pisses me off that he got a 28-day title reign. It's like if it was gonna be that short, you shouldn't have gave it to him at all, because that was really pointless. So it's like that hurt Braun Breaker and Jay Uso because they both got shorter title reigns. Now Braun, he's getting the second title reign, which would be fine, but it's like Jaden went right back to the bloodline. So I don't see him getting the singles title anytime soon.
I'm happy you brought that up. Speaking of Usos, AOG. Last Friday, Jimmy Uso came out, cut a promo. You don't know what Jimmy Uso could do. Maybe I could main event Jimmy. Maybe I could get a U.S. title. Do you think that they're gonna do anything significant with Jimmy Uso as a solo star on SmackDown to rival Jay Uso on Raw? OG, what you think about that? Because me and you talked about this before.
Man, that's because I want to say yeah, but he not. I don't know. Okay, so he not getting the pop I feel he would be getting, but that's because the face Roman ain't going over the way that the heel Roman was going over. People still fucking with it, but it's not organic as much. Him trying to play, even though he's kind of tweener, he's the type of character who needed to stay exactly the same. Don't pander to these motherfuckers at all. He's still gonna scream. So it's kind of, he's trying to be a tweener, but he didn't need to change at all. The only thing that changed is him not having the title. So
Mm-hmm.
when he first came back, he was getting the super ultra pop because everybody was happy to see him back because he was gone. But let's be real, this whole new bloodline, it's not drawing the same way it was when it was flipped around. You know what I'm saying? When it was heel Roman, who could take him down, drew a lot more than this version of what Roman Reigns is trying to do right now.
Spitting facts, like Roman Reigns ain't shit when when Jey Uso is the last entrance at the every time the motherfuckers team up, Jey Uso is the last entrance. That's them like that shit. Roman Reigns not getting over as much as he used to, bro. Like I think and this motherfucker coming up talking about some yeets, like that's not what Roman Reigns. Come on now, like let's stop the bullshit. This is supposed to be the final boss before the final boss was created. Like, bro, they changed his music. His old music way better than the new version. The new versions don't sound as good as the old version. Like, it's a lot of shit with Roman Reigns that I don't really like. Even though I ain't like his long ass title reign, every time that motherfucker used to come out, his entrance, you'll feel that shit will make you feel like you about to fight the final boss in the video game. Now it's just like, all right, whatever. Now when Jey Uso come out, motherfuckers like, okay, hey, turn the fuck up. Like they gotta figure that shit out before you get into it with The Rock. I'm more interested in seeing what The Rock is going to do against him versus what Roman going to do. They're going to put Roman over, but The Rock is going to have some of the best segments you ever seen. I promise y'all. What y'all think about that?
Speaking of Roman, it was like when he came back, a lot of people were saying if he can go on this great babyface run, that he'll be top 5 in WWE all the time. But it's like it feels like he needs that title to feel more important because it's like the whole bloodline stuff. It's just dragging at this point, and I know it's going to continue to drag. It's going to drag past WrestleMania since the Usos not going to face a God because of the injuries and stuff. So it's like I'm not really interested. I'm just ready for The Rock to come back, and him coming back at a Bad Blood, that was pointless at this point because it ain't meant nothing.
But I got a question for y'all. Oh, sorry, man. Well, my question is, if The Rock isn't for WrestleMania, then who's gonna face Roman if The Rock isn't around? Who y'all think?
They're doing Roman Cody Part 3. It's never been done before.
Shit, you crazy as fuck. I'm not watching that bullshit.
Yeah,
no. It would be no incentive to do that.
Drew McIntyre?
It's just because it's tied 1-1.
They'll both be baby faces.
Yeah, wait for Cody to turn heel.
Please make Cody a heel.
Ooh, Cody heel.
OG, what you think about that? If The Rock don't come back, Cody versus Roman, but switch the roles this time, or do you think it's gonna be? I think CM Punk. That the favorite CM Punk won the main event. So if it's against Roman, then Paul Heyman is he in a fucked up position. That's what I think. What you think?
I think they should. I think they should circle back to it. It doesn't have to be a situation because I mean, Roman Reigns has been in how many consecutive main events? You know what I'm saying? Just change the character. So I think he can step back for a WrestleMania, maybe even headline SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? But it's time to get somebody else that stage, at least for a moment. You know what I'm saying? See what type of momentum someone else can get put on that level of stage. You know what I'm saying? And then if it don't work, then just SummerSlam, Roman Reigns versus whatever graphics you put to whatever motherfucker got some shit going with him. But yeah, he could co-hot if he's facing The Rock, yeah, but I don't necessarily need to see. Just like The Rock and Stone Cold fought more than once, but they didn't have to go consecutively.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people we fucking remember that shit, and if we don't, WWE gonna give us the expert level fucking video package to make sure we remember every single thing we supposed to. So, we can circle back to it. Next year, 42, but let's see what these other cats is doing, and that don't mean keep him off the card. I'm just saying like he ain't got to be at the very top. He could be a co-headliner or maybe headline the other day, but we don't need to have him headlining both and shit like that this year.
I'm about to say because if Rock and Roman do get the match, I kind of don't want to see them as the fucking main event. Like I've said this multiple times, the main event need to be whoever win the fucking Royal Rumble. That's the whole purpose of winning the Royal Rumble. I don't give a fuck what the story is.
I thought
Like
that
That's
was the whole
crazy.
other 2 night WrestleMania. Like if so, the women can main event on night 1,
yes,
and the men can main event on night 2. But that hasn't mattered since who was it? Bianca
Becky
and
Lynch.
Sasha.
Oh, Bianca and Bianca and Sasha too.
Yeah, because that was the first, and they only did that to make history, so they could say that 2 black women main evented. They probably didn't even want to do it.
And I'm about to say though, but like, let's say, how about Bailey versus Io Sky? Would you want that to main event over The Rock? Night one.
I mean, but the
That's
thing
not gonna
is,
fucking happen though. Nah, see, here's the thing. If something's gonna main event, they're gonna make sure it's worthy enough. They're not gonna let if they know something gotta go over Rock and Roman. And first of all, the women gonna main event night 1 anyway. So if Rock versus Roman happen, that's night 2. So you can't really say that. You know what I'm saying?
but it's like I get what Kyle's saying. It's like what we're saying is if you win the Royal Rumble, we have 2 now for the men and the women, and we have 2 nights of WrestleMania. But the women aren't getting the main event, and so it's like, what's the point? Like you have, like you could easily main event night 1. Like who was it? Charlotte and Rhea.
Charlotte and Rhea should have got that shit.
They should have been the main event.
That shit was way better than the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin. I'm like, bro, y'all motherfuckers are crazy. Charlotte versus Rhea is now top five best women's matches of all time, and that shit wasn't the fucking main event.
That was close. I was so sleepy during that match. I had to rewatch it. Like that's how. Like I almost fell asleep in that match because of where it was placed on the card, not because it was bad, because it was a really good match. But it's like the Usos and Sammy and Kevin Owens main event in WrestleMania.
Exactly, Dan. That's exactly how it should go. I think once the bloodline shit is done, they'll probably really focus on this aspect moving forward. But the bloodline shit is just like, if I will say, if The Rock come back, you kind of gotta put him as the main event, especially if The Rock gonna wrestle a 10 to 30 minute match, he gotta be the main. Like it's kind of like you got no choice.
You know,
OG, what you think, OG? Should the Royal Rumble winners be the main event or? Fuck it, or whatever the best shit is.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, sometimes a good story leading in really benefits. Because sometimes, I know that's been the setup, but sometimes a random like, I don't know, it's a hard one to say, because just like when for instance when The Rock and Cena booked and they just like, hey, we gonna fight at WrestleMania, that made it big. We ain't gonna be here every week. We just know it's gonna be us. Like, so sometimes like that type of shit can work, because it's like, I don't know. Let me think of somebody. Like, okay, so let's say CM Punk. Okay, let's say CM Punk is the world heavyweight. I'm just throwing the name out here. So CM Punk is the world heavyweight champion, right? So let's say Austin Theory wins the Royal Rumble. Just because he wins the Royal Rumble, that don't automatically get me invested in that feud. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really care. Like I don't. Maybe I don't feel Austin is ready for a world heavyweight champion, or I feel like he's gonna automatically lose, which is gonna have me have less investment on watching that shit. So I think there needs to be a little bit of build, regardless of who wins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, let's just keep it away, and then, but then on the flip side, if they're big enough stars and shit, like Randy, like John Cena could do that shit with Randy Orton. Like, hey, we gonna fight, and then now that's settled. So now we gonna do whatever else. And now I'm gonna beef with other niggas, and then we might have a 3-way by that time, but you locked in,
What do y'all think about Cena versus Cody as a potential match at WrestleMania? Even if it's face versus face, would y'all be interested in watching Cena versus Cody at Mania for the belt?
Cody still got to do the Randy Orton feud before he do John Cena. So um, I don't really know if I'd be interested in that. But as long as it's anything away from the bloodline, it's cool.
OG, what you think? Cena versus Cody, just as a face versus face of the company type of match.
No, because Cena ain't the Cena 5 years ago. Yeah, the last couple of Cena got to come back and be a whole different version to get me to get a sense of Super Cena. Super Cena versus this version of Coda, perfect. That's perfect, perfect. Super Cena, but I didn't see him get whooped too many times now. He has to be rebooked and repackaged
Mm-hmm.
for me to get in. You know, I didn't see him lose consecutively. I seen Solo kick his fucking ass to where he tapped out and shit, getting the hands to, you know what I'm saying? That's not the scene when I was seeing him pick up 3 cats and shit. The scene of picking up 3 cats for F5 versus American Nightmare, yeah, but this beating on Cena and shit, nah. But if he repackage himself as either a heel or just super cold. Like this is my last run. I'm finna get in the best shape. I'm finna go run get all my championships I never had, all my accomplishments, whatever. And he just coming back with like a new flavor, maybe even a new special or a move set. Something got to be different. You know what I'm saying? For me to get behind him the way that I used to be. You know what I'm saying? He's like a shell of himself to me. Like even like I said when him and The Rock faced off the last time, he didn't look like he could kick Rock's ass to me. Versus the first time, they seemed like equal.
Speaking of motherfuckers who need to be at WrestleMania, Jacob Fatu. What is the Jacob Fatu match at WrestleMania? Me, I got if not him versus Solo straight up. Him and the Tongas versus Solo and the Usos. What y'all think about those options? Or y'all
Hey,
got a
hey, hey,
different
hey,
answer?
real quick, Black House, because I took a fucking screenshot. My bad, bro, and I meant to send it to you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for the WrestleMania tickets. You know, the cheapest ones was
What, that shit
fucking
like
like
500?
760, bro.
Jesus.
Seven
And
sixty,
that's
bro, for the cheapest ones. Like you know how you can go to the high low. The shit
mm-hmm.
started as I'm like, yo, come on now.
And that's just one night? Or it's for both nights?
No, I think you buy individual tickets. You don't get but one ticket for 2
Oh
nights.
hell
Yeah,
no.
bro. I'm like, damn, bro. I
That
got
nigga with the
yeah,
green
scalper.
shirt gonna be spending like 10,000 in.
It's a scout mission for sure, bro. Cause I don't know, bro. I gotta be pretty rich to do shit like that. Like that I wouldn't feel right paying that much money and sitting hella far. Like if I pay that much money and I got a cool seat, like going to Raw or something, that's cool. But 700 for the nosebleeds, I ain't got it like that right now. I won't feel right just walking all the way up, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, and then sitting down and I'm watching the fucking screen the whole time. And I ended up almost a band. That ain't gonna sit right with me.
Say some motherfuckers gonna max out their credit card just to pay for that price. So that's not worth it to me. I'm gonna see what SummerSlam talking about, me personally, because I'm not paying. And if SummerSlam trying to be on that bullshit, talking about, oh y'all got me fucked up. I'll watch that shit at home and I'll catch y'all at the house show. But what y'all think about? So if Jacob Fatu should be at Mania, is his match against Solo straight up, or is it gonna be a tag team match?
I would like to see it against Solo straight up, but I don't know how fast we'll build to the dissension of them splitting up. Because, like I said, this bloodline story gonna go on forever. So I don't know where it ends at. Like Roman last year, what he said in the press conference, it was in the third inning,
Yeah,
like the fifth right now.
fuck
Don't
out
even
of here.
don't even feel close to finish.
OG, what you think? Solo versus Jacob Fatu straight up, or tag or a 3-man tag team match? Solo go back to the OG bloodline.
I don't see any of that, bro. I think they're gonna even because with 4 months.
K Quick, bring the shadow. My bad.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna break them up and pit them against each other just for a WrestleMania fix real quick. They don't
Hey
gotta
yo,
do that right
my
now.
bad, not to interrupt. I'm just saying I'm back. My phone was about to die, but I'm good now.
Now we good, gang.
What we do? Keep cool. Keep going. I'll chime
You
in.
go, OG.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna break them
We
before
on.
for a fight. Just like that Uso versus Uso, that wasn't a good match at all, bro. I was let down by that. So I don't think they in a rush just to. I think it's enough. I think it's enough shit on the card where they'll have them together fucking some other people up versus them having to go against each other. I don't think they're gonna
So
break them right now.
so you don't oh I say so you don't think that the end game is the Rock come back, he take over the new shit and tell Solo get the fuck on. You don't think that that's gonna happen?
Fatu got a long time for them to break because Fatu ain't even start talking yet, really. So we got to get through that stage of him first for him to
Got you.
be saying his meaning and his purpose. And it's hella easy to sell Solo. Like, man, if y'all cats think I'm kissing his ass, but I was in the streets. You feel me? And this nigga, the one who got me up out of it, it got me on TV. So that's why I'm doing this shit. So it ain't about that. It's about
Mhm.
respect. The same thing that he did to me, The Rock, excuse me, Roman Reigns did the Solo. Roman Reigns brought the Solo up and made him into a star. So it's the same sort of thing. So I don't think they're gonna rush for them to feud. I think they're gonna be at each other's side. Even if the whole bloodline ain't together, like the Tongas might split up and do their own shit. You know what I mean? But I think Solo and Fatu are gonna be connected for a little bit longer. I don't think they're gonna break it just.
Hey, K, my dog K Quick in the building. What's going on, my brother?
Blessings, blessings, blessings. Just kicking it with the fam. Wanted to
Mhm.
step out and rap one time with y'all for a second. Basically,
Word
hope
up.
everybody's having a great holiday so far.
Facts. I wanted to ask you. I said, so how do we get Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania? Do we do Jacob versus Solo straight up, or do we do Solo and the Usos versus Jacob and the Tongas? Like how do we get that situation?
Well, whichever situation it is, it's got to make sense because to put him against Solo straight up, there's got to be a reason for it. It's got to. We only know him not only for really being the best wrestler in the new bloodline, but you know he's the most vocal about pledging his allegiance to Solo. You know, anytime someone mentions Jacob Fatu, they always say, "I love you, Solo." Like that's basically his thing. So I don't see, especially with WrestleMania only being like what we at like the 4 month mark, something like that, maybe 5 month mark. I don't know how they would spin that to make that make sense. I mean, they could surprise me. They could surprise me, but them being in a tag against somebody that makes sense, because it seems like that's more feasible to. That's really all they've been doing all year. It's been bloodline versus bloodline, 6 man versus 6 man, war games, tag team all year long. So if they're going to spin that again, they got to make it more interesting because really we've been seeing that all 2024 long. So my whole thing is whether they get him on there or not, I really care about whether it makes sense or not. It shouldn't be forced.
Ricky, what you got? Ricky, you there? He might be tied up. Oh, you there you go, there you go.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I get you, I get you.
Sir,
Oh, okay, okay. My thing is this, right? Um, I think Jacob needs to do a solo match. Jacob versus Solo. I don't want to see no bloodline versus bloodline because, but let's be real. The whole purpose of Roman versus Rock is probably gonna be the last stop of this bloodline shit, isn't it? So if they're gonna do like a 6 man shit, I wouldn't want to see it. I think Jacob should get his own one-on-one WrestleMania match. That dude's amazing. So yeah, no, I'm sorry. I want to see a one-on-one match with Jacob and Solo, or not even just with Solo. It can be with anybody, to be honest. Like, and I don't want to see the Tongas at WrestleMania. If I'm going to keep it 100,
well,
like
Okay.
one botch is too much, the other one just does a funny little voice, and that's pretty much it.
well, to piggyback off that, I think everybody would be in agreement that we would like to see Jacob in something at WrestleMania. But like I said, it would have to make sense. It would have to be something that everybody wants to see. It would have to be a marquee match because the whole thing about WrestleMania is that everything could have a possibility to be a main event on any other PLE. It's basically the night of main events. WrestleMania is. So it has to be something like
I
when we say
I have an
Jacob.
idea.
I mean, if If we hear Jacob for 2 and whoever he's put with, it has to be a reason that fight is going on. Otherwise, it's just a copy and paste match.
Yeah, I
What
have
you
an
got,
idea
Ricky?
for. So
What you,
I feel like
what you got?
Braun Breaker is not going to lose that IC title until WrestleMania, and people want to see him and Jacob go at it. How about him and Jacob just do a little quick 10, 15-minute banger for that IC title, and you got Jacob as the new IC champ?
That'd be cool.
That would be all right. That would be all right. They just gotta, as long as they, as long as they build up to the match right, it can work. They gotta have them brawl a few
They can use
times.
the Royal Rumble for that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, I wouldn't mind that match. That match, I do not mind at all.
But all right, y'all, it's about that time. We talk about a real serious topic. Like we really gotta get into it. I hope y'all ready. Let's do it. Let's talk about Ricochet. OG,
Oh
OG,
my god!
Here we go.
OG sent me the clip. Ricochet and Will Ospreay going at it backstage. Ricochet like he about to cry and shit when he talking to Will Ospreay. So OG, well, what is this? I made my video. I said my piece already. What is the situation with Ricochet? Can he be salvaged in AEW?
Well, so see, it's tough because like he just really don't got it. Cause like, okay, so boom. So when they was in the ring and Bobby Lashley grabbed his face and he was just like, we don't like pushovers and shit. That was a major seed drop for a heel turn, but the next time I seen him on TV, he still didn't look intimidated. But that's the perfect time to be like, okay, let me show these cats I don't give a fuck and I'm really ruthless and shit. But his attempts for doing that, it just doesn't get over with me. So it's rough because even though it's set up perfectly for him to be heel, and it was good that he did the wiping the ass, that's like heel shit, and
Mm-hmm.
throwing the shit back, that's heel shit. But then we follow up with that confrontation that was weak.
That
So
motherfucker.
it's rough. Like it's just he just don't he
I
really
think
just
they're
don't
gonna
have
save that for the Will Ospreay match coming up.
I'm gonna tell you.
'Cause
I'll tell you this. My whole thing about Ricochet. Well, firstly, phenomenal athlete, phenomenal athlete, phenomenal in-ring worker, and that's it. That's the problem. You, you know what I'm saying? So like him and Will Ospreay, if you all have if you all have watched any of their matches before they made it to any big leagues like on the indies and on and like over in Japan, pretty much all their matches are the same. That whole chain wrestling thing they do, and then they end it in the Superman pose. They do that in every damn match. Like there's no grittiness to it, bro. It's to me it seems over rehearsed when it's them. Tremendous athleticism, but it seems more like an acrobatic act. You know, they just got to switch it up because it's too repetitive. Now Ricochet alone, that's just between them. Will Ospreay, love him, but Ricochet, I pull for him a whole lot. But he should not touch a microphone until he's had because he when he talks and tries to cut a promo, it seems like he's awkward. He's very awkward, like he's not comfortable with his voice and his face expressions. Everything is off. It's like he has athleticism, and that is it. And that's literally what's holding him back. He does not have anything else past athleticism.
like some people you can see potential. Like I only see like a lick of potential. You know what? I'm glad this is all happening because he got about 2 more weeks of me, and I'm gonna cut his ass off because he got two open lanes right now. He got one open lane to be a super heel and join the faction. That's one lane he can go, or he has to do something super shady to Will because you already know Will gonna look at the tape and see he pushed him. Like he referenced, yeah, I didn't do none of it, but he gonna look at the tape and say he did it. So when he is confronted by Will, he has to do some fucked up shit the next time they see each other. Not the next
So
pay per view. It gotta happen the next time we on TV.
So this comment really rings a bell because most people who cannot talk or interact or connect with the people, if they get placed with a good manager, they can prosper. Do you think if they place with him with a good manager, could they clean this mess up?
The
He's not
Mantha
even
should be his
convincing
manager.
when he drops cuss
He's
words, bro, and that usually makes people a little bit more if they say any kind of not even, they don't even gotta drop f bombs when wrestlers start cussing, it gives them a 5 points. He don't even get the 5 points when he drops the cuss words, bro.
I'm about to say when he said shit, that motherfucker sound like a bitch when he said. I was like, oh my god,
Because
this
it's
shit
his voice,
is
bro. He's
crazy.
not when he talks. It's like he's not used to raising
Bro,
his
this
voice. He's
Yeah.
not used
yeah.
to raising his
Can I
voice.
be
It
honest?
sounds so awkward.
Hold
He'll
on,
give
y'all.
it
Hold
a
on,
couple.
y'all. Let Ed and Ricky go. Ed, go first.
I've been waiting to talk about Ricochet. Like, cause I said this to you. Like, if Ricochet was as important as people make it seem for him going, like if people thought he's on the same level as Will Ospreay, then he would have got that Dynamite match that Darby Allin had. Because the
Mm.
Darby Allin and Ospreay match, that was amazing. One of my favorite matches of the year. But if Ricochet is on Will Ospreay's level, that should have been the Dynamite match, and Darby and Ospreay should have been on Saturday at Collision. No, I did like the way that Ricochet won that match, but it got to keep going. It's like you can't be getting bitched by the Hurt Syndicate. That's like you just letting Bobby Lashley choke you, then tweeting like we cool. Like no, motherfucker, you choked me.
Hey, hold on.
I,
Wait, before
I
Ricky,
see
Ricky,
somebody
before
said
you go,
he's clearly teasing the heel turn. Yeah, fool, but that just because he's teasing the heel turn don't mean the heel turn gonna matter.
I'm
That's
about to
what we
say. I
talking
mean, that
about.
shit
If
gonna
he
be
turn
good.
heel, is it gonna be good? That's the him going heel is gonna happen for sure. But is it gonna be believable? That's the part that we trying to figure out.
And let's piggyback off Jude. Let's piggyback off of that because you saying he seems off in his promos because he talk like a regular black guy, not a ghetto stereotype. That is not at all the reason why he don't come
that's
off
Hey,
as
crazy.
real
believable.
quick, Blackfoot,
He not
real
believable because he
quick.
sound like a bitch.
You know what can help him though? He can maybe get a weed smoking gimmick. Then he ain't supposed to be convicting and shit, bro. Then he can be funny and be weird because he's high, and we know he's high, and that's the joke.
On some
Kind
Mad
of
Riddle
like, kind of
shit.
like what you call it, but it's different because he can actually give reasons. He's stressed out behind all this bullshit and all this fucking people fuck with him. That's he going to drugs, and now he's just high. He don't give a fuck about shit no more. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Ricochet always been weak as shit. When he was in WWE and he went to it was in the build up to Money in the Bank. He was like, "I ain't come
Judas.
here to talk," and Drew just told him to shut up. Like, come on now.
I'm about to say, bro, listen. It's not that he don't talk like a ghetto black guy. That's not what it is. Every black wrestler that was a serious motherfucker didn't talk. Ezekiel Jackson wasn't fucking talking like no fucking. That's not what it is. What it is that this motherfucker is not convincing. He's not intimidating. Xavier Woods don't fucking talk, and Kofi Kingston don't talk like no fucking ghetto black guys. I believe everything they say when they say the shit. Even
Yeah, that's
before the
good.
heel
That's a good
turn, they was
example.
convincing. So
Woods
what
ain't ghetto
the
as fuck. He
fuck?
ain't ghetto at all. But you believe what the fuck he with the shit he say for sure.
Big E had hella conviction when he was a solo star. So that and Bobby Lashley not even a good promo, and you could believe Bobby Lashley. So nah, we can't do that, bro. It's not about talking about he from the hood. It's about talking with conviction. I can tell somebody shut the fuck up, suck my dick, and you know that I'm dead ass when I say that shit. I'm not ghetto black nigga, but I say if I smack the fuck out you, you'll believe me if I say it. If Ricochet say he'll smack the fuck out of me, I'll probably slap the shit out of Ricochet before he even get the chance to do so. And,
I'll
because
laugh.
he not tough. Like
Yeah,
it's
no.
not about growing up tough. It's about bro. Ricochet is a motherfucker who was doing gymnastics and shit in high school. He became a wrestler. Ricochet wasn't whooping niggas ass in high school.
Oh, I got it.
Ricochet
I
needs
got
help.
it.
Damn.
I got it. This is what they need to do. Other than Samantha coming in to do this mouthpiece, she need to come in and have somebody snatch her from him, and that gets
That's
him
Hey
on salve mode.
that's what I said in
That's
my
yo.
the real
video.
shit.
That's what I
You
said
get
in
your
my
bitch
video.
took, you on salve mode, and then you know the person who did it, and then you got to sit ass frolicking around every week and shit. That's
I
gonna
know
take the salve
exactly
out of
who's
him.
perfect for that too.
There it
Powerhouse
is.
Hobbs.
I'm not gonna
Hell
lie.
no.
Now,
AW, send me a check.
Bobby Lashley.
Ooh.
Think about it. He has the experience with that type of storyline. And he just bitched him by grabbing him by his like neck and shit. So imagine being like, damn, I grab you by your neck. Now I'm gonna choke out your girl too, bitch.
Oh, that's a
Like
good shot.
imagine that.
I'm gonna say this. A Ricochet got till February 1st to prove me wrong, or you got to put that mask back on and become Prince Puma again.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say, man. I'm sorry. Bring back Prince Puma. That's what they should have done. The Ricochet thing, like you can make it like an ultra ego too. Like you can be like, that was me, that was Prince Puma, this and that. He's from Mexico. He's not from where I'm from and shit. Like do shit like that, bro. Sort of how like Tony
Oh
Storm is doing right now.
man, I'm happy you brought that up. Let me say this, bro. R-Truth, y'all can say he's a national treasure. I'm tired of this Butch and Pete shit, bro.
Damn.
R-Truth look like a fucking all right, enough is enough now. Okay. Like this motherfucker 55. Can he have like one serious match, like one serious, just one before you retire? Because he's not wrestling at no fucking 60. I hope not. Because if he's 60 still telling these fucking jokes, it's like, come on, bro. Like, I would love for John Cena and R-Truth to be a one-off match. Even if R-Truth don't got to be heel. Just give him a
Can I
serious
be
match
honest?
at least, bro.
I want them to win the tag titles for a short little bit of time.
I definitely ain't happen.
Well, I love that.
I hope that.
War Raiders gonna have them bitches for a minute. Promise you.
Yeah. Well, it don't gotta be even that. It could be the SmackDown one. Wait, I have a question. Cause I just realized something. John Cena's retiring, but what brand is he gonna be on? Is it gonna be
Raw.
on Raw or
He's not gonna be on no
SmackDown?
brand. He gonna be That bitch is gonna be wrestling.
He's gonna be
That bitch
Hmm.
gonna
on
be
Raw
wrestling.
more because on Netflix. He's gonna be on Raw more because on Netflix.
I figured he'd be on both. It's
That's
just
what
like
I'm saying. Cause like I figure he'll be on both, but at the same time, cause Raw is on Netflix and Netflix does want that big name, and that's a big deal. I feel like he's probably gonna pop there more.
he
I will
probably
say
will.
this. I do feel like his last like televised match before like his last match, because his last match is gonna be a PLE. I feel like his last like match on a show should be on SmackDown, since that's the show he started.
Who has?
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Who y'all think John Cena should face in his last match? Who y'all thinking?
The thing is, I don't want him to lose this last match, so I have no clue.
I got
Yeah, I
Cody
don't want
Rhodes.
him to lose. I'm
He
sorry.
got
I don't
to.
care if it's a young
He
or a
got
veteran
to.
guy.
He got
I don't
to.
want him to lose.
That's the rule. I don't ask me why
That's
that's the
not the
rule.
rule. That's
But
not the
that's the
rule.
rule.
It's the rule.
That's not the rule.
Kurt Angle went on his back, and Kurt Angle should have definitely won his last. I don't give a fuck who he's going
Actually,
against.
you know what? The same way he did Nexus, do it to the new Bloodline.
Ooh.
Burying
They
them
ain't gonna,
motherfuckers.
they ain't gonna do
Yeah.
that.
He does need to get his lip back on Solo,
I ain't trying to see that.
but that should not be his last match though.
That's
But I'm
very
trying to
weird.
think like
You think when Cena comes back, he needs to tweak his character as he's going, or you think he should come back on a different
I
type of
think he needs to be more serious,
Super Cena.
more
I mean, Super
serious than
Cena.
ever, because he has not won in the last 5 years in a singles match.
Yeah, but I'm saying
So
you think he should have a character tweak, like come back as he just left, and then eventually that happens, or you think since he's gone now, that his first time on TV, he need to be on some different shit. That's what I mean.
I think he needs to show up on Raw on Netflix and do the promo like, "Hey, I'm still same on me, but I gotta be more focused and all that, and like more aggressive, if that makes sense."
He should address the. You know what was never addressed? The him versus Bray Wyatt. The outcome of that was never addressed because Bray Wyatt beat him in a cinematic match, but that shit didn't change John Cena's perspective because Bray Wyatt was showing John Cena like, listen, you basically Hulk Hogan, you basically the super motherfucker that's burying all the real motherfuckers. I should have beat you at the main event, all this other shit. So if John
Hmm.
Cena come back and address like, you know what? Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt, but he was absolutely right about me. I ain't shit, and I have been burying motherfuckers. I do got an ego, and now I'm gonna whoop his little brother ass, and I'm gonna whoop
No.
all they fucking ass too. That's what he should do, bro.
Okay.
Beg Triple H for a heel turn. I'm like, bro, I haven't been a fucking heel since I was rapping and shit. Please just let me get one more, bro, and I'll put over whoever the fuck you want me to put over at the last match because I'll be a heel.
Hell no.
Cody versus
He
Cody versus
cannot
Cena.
lose.
Cody versus Cena and Cena the Hill.
We need Super
Man,
Cena. We need
that
Super
would
Cena.
Nah, I want to see Randy
go.
versus Cena, but Cena as the heel. That would be so fucking interesting.
Randy say he ain't doing it.
I don't want to see
Who?
Randy and Cena again.
Man, Randy always says that, but it's John Cena. Randy will do whatever John Cena wants. Randy said it himself. Whatever John wants, he'll do it. Like they like for real best friends and shit. They'll do anything for each other.
Oh shit! I see somebody comments on our list. Somebody said, "Ain't no way Kurt Angle 37 to R-Truth 50."
Who put R-Truth at
Haha.
15?
You know who did, right, Ricky?
Oh, Ricky, that was you. You
Hey,
put him at 15.
two-time NWA champion. Put some respect on that motherfucker's name.
But you got
But
to
we,
look at you ain't look at the bottom of the list though. You can't put
I
R-Truth
did.
over fucking Kurt Angle, bro.
Hey
no, but
man, it's not. First of all, this y'all fault. Cause why would y'all put those big names on the bottom of the list?
That was red. That was Rage Man Reg.
this is
But
Like that's the whole problem with the list. Y'all put way too. Y'all keep saying they should have been top 10, but keep in mind, y'all were like, I feel like I ain't gonna lie. Half of y'all, I felt like y'all were like, oh, let me get this name before this person gets their
that's
name.
that's that's
That's
exactly what
exactly
people was
what's the
doing. That's
mentality.
exactly
Instead of
what they
being
was
like,
doing.
oh, I got number 50. All right, well, let's put this dude at 50. Like, nah,
That was
y'all
a
said,
team
let
player.
me get this name before y'all get it.
Cause Edge being that low on the list was fucking. I was like, bro, this list already fucked up. You got Edge was hella low. Kurt
Yeah.
Angle was hella low. Chris Jericho was hella. I'm like, what the fuck is
Well, Chris
going
was
on?
in the
That's what
right
I'm saying.
place.
I don't feel like people understood the concept. I think people just like they're like, oh, let me grab this dude before anybody else grabs him. Like, nah, like really look at the shit.
see, this is why you should have gave me picks 5 through 10, because there's no way AJ Styles and Undertaker not on the list.
AJ
No,
Styles
no,
ain't
wait a
top 10.
fucking minute now.
AJ ain't top 10.
I had to make a sacrifice, bro. Somebody that was below me should have picked Undertaker. Or Triple H. If somebody would have picked Triple H before me, I would have put Undertaker in Triple H spot. But y'all not about to sit up in here and tell me that Triple H don't got one of the greatest. See, y'all, we can't be biased. Triple H as a wrestler has one of the greatest careers ever. One
I,
of the best story. Triple H storylines is way better than Undertaker storylines. Are you fucking
All
kidding me?
time?
The
All
best
over
Undertaker
Undertaker?
storylines is the fucking streak. The
I,
fuck?
the Couch does have a point with that. I think
I don't know about
Triple
all
H got
that,
way
gang.
I don't
better
know about that.
storylines than Undertaker. Come on, let's
Can you
not
name
start.
some? Cause hold
Hey,
on, cause
I got one.
Yeah, no,
Stephanie
hold on.
McMahon, what the fuck?
Name
I got
some,
a
name
swerve
some.
for y'all that I dropped off real quick about the Cena thing. Now, what up? So, see, these names don't need a title. A Cena, let's say we got a heel Cena, right? So instead of a heel Cena versus Randy Orton, maybe Randy Orton wins the Royal Rumble or whatever. Now we got a heel Viper versus a heel fucking Cena. Because if we have
yeah, I
if we got
wouldn't
a
want to
heel
see
Cena
that.
in a face,
I want to
people
see that.
everybody don't like face Orton all like that. Everybody likes, so we giving people what they want at the same time. Everybody loves a heel Orton if you've never seen a heel Cena.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I feel like heel Cena and heel Orton will be more best friends than what babyface Orton and baby Cena are. So
Yeah,
I
but
think they should keep Randy.
if somebody win the Royal Rumble, that's for the title. So whatever type of shit we on,
Yeah,
they both
nah,
want
they
to be
gotta. If
seven. Oh, boom! They both want to break the record too, and on some heel shit. That's a no holds barred match right there, bro.
Yeah, but nah, they gotta keep. I think Randy. If they're gonna put Cena heel, they gotta keep Randy babyface, just because it's like we never seen that part of a match before where Cena was the heel and Randy was the babyface. Because if like, because it's be different, it's something fresh or new. Because keep in mind, the only
We never
reason.
seen heel versus heel Cena and heel Orton either. That's
But yeah,
new
We
but
can
that
new
never
new.
see
wouldn't
that.
work though, OG. That wouldn't work the way a babyface Randy and a heel Cena would work. Because you gotta keep in mind, the whole reason people want to watch this WrestleMania match against them two is only because they never
Let
had
me
a one-on-one WrestleMania match.
let me tell
Like,
you why it
because
will work,
before then,
bro.
people were like, "Oh, how many times are these guys gonna keep wrestling?" And then people were like, "You know what? They never wrestled at WrestleMania. That should be it." So on, it's either keep Cena babyface, Randy heel, or Cena heel, Randy babyface. Two heels like Cena and Randy. Like I said, I feel like heel Cena and heel Randy will be like close friends, taking people out. You feel me? Like
It'll
I
have to
don't see
fight
that
over the strap.
working.
Let me tell you how it'll work too, bro. Because See that Cena and Orton, that's more older cats and a little younger cats than me. The young cats not in the vet because they don't know that they was too young for that. They got other people who was they John Cena now. That's not their top person. The people who start wrestling for the last 5 years, they're Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns guys. That's who they got introduced to it first. So that's kind of like paying homage to the cats that's the fans that's like 10 years invested or more. That's some shit that's for us. You know what I'm saying? Because Orton and Cena, they on the downslide of their shit. Whether they get in shape or not, they still both on the downslide. So that's kind of paying homage to the more than casual fan by giving them some shit like that.
Nah, I don't think it'll work
Yeah.
though.
Maroon Child, I disagree with you. There's no point in turning Cena at this stage because no one's gonna boo him. Nobody boos heels anymore anyway. The only motherfuckers that
Exactly.
boo
Unless you're Dominic,
is
no one
Dominic
boos you.
is Dominic Mysterio and New Day. Them the only heels that really get booed like that for real. Anybody else to
Exactly.
get booed is because people think they're ass. Motherfucking they when Rhea Ripley was a heel, wasn't nobody fucking booing Rhea Ripley. Heels
Where
are
they only booed her whenever
the
Dom
baby
showed
faces
up.
be getting booed. Shit, now realistically, fuck that. So you can't really say that. I don't think you can really say there's no point. John Cena turning heel, it fuck the fans. John Cena turning heel could be something for him. Like I don't give a fuck the
Exactly.
fans.
See the
Shit,
thing,
like,
Bro, and also can y'all keep remembering this is WWE. They care about moments too. What's gonna be a bigger moment than
that's what I'm
Cena
saying.
turning heel? Like
It's about going viral
the
on their YouTube
views,
channel.
bro,
Fuck.
the views, Twitter, bro, they'll put that shit on ESPN, bro. Like, come on now.
Y'all think Cena was gonna go
again, the
heel?
heel turn is only as good as his book, bro. Like if he goes heel and it ain't him, it's like he gotta do more than say fuck the fans, it's for the money. So
Mm-hmm.
that ain't gonna get him over. He gotta start doing ruthless shit. If he start fucking up enough people, hitting girls, shit like that, that's not people are not gonna cheer for him if he ruffle up some women, bro. They're not, bro.
No,
Make it realistic, not just give him
all he got to
not give him
do.
an F5, but like throw one into the stairs, that type shit.
Damn.
That is gonna get him over as a
No,
super heel, bro.
if our truth come up to him and say, "Hey, I'm still your biggest fan," and John Cena just slap the shit out of him, they'll start booing
Smoking
him.
on
Trust me.
camera, shit
Trust
like
me.
that. If
Trust
he
me.
start doing shit like that, those cheers is gonna turn.
Hey, well, hold the come, y'all. Why we keep trying to translate this shit into real life? He does too much Make a Wish to come to
I'm
hell.
a
You know,
fucking
Austin
stop,
Theory and the
bro.
motherfuckers be doing fucking charity and shit, and they still
Exactly,
fucking
bro.
ill.
Bro,
That shit don't
this
matter,
is
bro.
the fucking. Like, can I say
Y'all be
this?
thinking too
This is
much.
my fucking problem with y'all fucking fans. Y'all be like, oh, we want new stuff. We want something new. But then y'all always be like, oh, but you gotta look at it in the personal life. Like, fuck that shit. This is why kayfabe is dead, you fucking morons.
Like Austin
Y'all
Theory.
keep, you'll be like, oh, kayfabe's dead. Kayfabe's dead. Yo, keep that. Why do you think it's dead? Like, the fuck? Y'all be the main reasons. Like, cut that shit out. Like, oh, he does a lot of Make-A-Wish. So, the
Like
fuck?
Austin
Oh
Theory
man,
might be a heel, but
Yo.
he's one of the nicest guys in real life.
that's what I'm
Like
saying.
everybody, and bro, for the love of God, little kids know this shit scripted, motherfucker. Like you don't think these motherfuckers don't know that? Like yeah, they may love this shit, but I'm pretty sure some of them know this shit scripted. They know this is a business.
I would
Like
say
god
all of them.
damn,
Like now,
It's just like
not
any
all
real
of them, but
job.
like
If
a
if, if I'm a
majority of them
badass nigga at
motherfuckers
work and
Not
know.
a
my job
majority.
tell me
Not
to
a
go
majority.
to go feed the homeless, I'ma still go feed the homeless. Just I'm still a
facts.
badass nigga at work, but the job my boss said I gotta go feed the homeless on Sunday. So that's just you feed the homeless on Sunday couch, got you on shift. All right, well, let's roll together. See, it's so you still gonna have side missions on top of who you like and who you don't like at your job.
I'm about to say, kids be on the
Exactly,
YouTube channel watching the behind the scenes and shit. They know the shit is not back in our day. They ain't had bullshit like that.
Back in our day.
So, motherfucker,
exactly.
I thought Kane, Undertaker, Edge, and Christian, and the motherfuckers was brothers back in my day, like
Yeah,
legitimately. So now these motherfuckers know that man, y'all motherfuckers ain't really cousins. Y'all know all the shit now. Y'all know all the information.
exactly. So cut the
It's kind of like
bullshit with the whole. He does too make bro. Take this as a Cena fan. I grew up with the Cena era. I was one of the kids that loved Cena. We knew this shit was scripted. Like we just loved the dude. And yeah, if I will say this, if they did turn him heel, then it probably would have not been good for business. But now that shit, it could be easily business. Like you gotta keep in mind, everything's business now. TKO and all that shit. Like they don't. It's not the same WWE, bruh. Y'all
He
gotta keep
can he can he
remembering
can
that.
he can come out with the same 'cause you know how you like to remix old shit. He can have his version of the NWO shit. That'll go crazy.
Yeah.
Cena Nation,
Listen, I made
I
a.
don't know,
Mhm.
whatever he say.
His
Fuck
own kind of
y'all.
heel. His
F
own heel.
FY, I don't know. Whatever his new shit is,
He
have that
needs
shit
to
is
bring back
NWO.
calling his shit if he did some shit like don't call my
The
shit
F you.
attitude adjustment, call my shit the FU or something like, bro, that'll get overeat, bro. It's
But
not.
you know what? You know what? Can I say this though? What if this never? This ain't gonna happen, bro. But just bring JTG back and do like this honorary thing for Shad, but do it like in a heel version where they just start fucking people's shit up, like they did to JBL. Like bring JTG back, bro, and do that shit.
They ain't
No
Like
gonna
do
shade,
do.
bro.
something.
Nobody cares
They
about
done
him
with
like
him.
that. That
They
shit
yeah,
ain't going.
they done with JTG.
Hey man, that dude's
Yo,
still
I'm
that'll be
surprised.
improved
like
a
I'm
lot,
that'll be
bro.
surprised
like
They
people
Random
have not
y'all
Shady
what you call
coming
it.
back. That shit ain't gonna get nothing, bro.
nah, I'm telling y'all, if they do
Yo,
that shit, that shit can work.
that should be the lowest reels of WWE that week I've ever seen. That'd be the only one
Nah,
don't break
man, y'all
100,000.
Hey,
good.
that
I'm
shit
telling
like
you, like,
That
Brooklyn.
shit ain't stop
Brooklyn
at
get a new pop.
76. Everything else be like 1.2, 1.7, 2.3, 776, and then we got 83.
Shit. Nah, he
Yeah.
definitely would. He definitely wouldn't get that much of a pop. I ain't gonna hold you. He might if he come back to Royal Rumble or some shit. He might get a pop, but everybody get a
Ooh,
pop at the Royal
shit.
Rumble. So it's kind of
He
like
ain't getting no TV time. They'll bring him up.
shit.
They'll bring him up as a security guard, and we know that that's him before they actually bring him up as character. Yeah, him and Shay's on.
I
Okay,
think Chris Mack.
JTG.
I think the masterpiece will get more of a pop than JTG right now. I ain't gonna hold you. Bring back Chris Masters. I bet you get more of a pop.
bro, I'm telling you though, JT's been made a name of himself in the independency, bro. And ain't
Triple
he
H,
improved?
Triple H don't give a fuck. Come on, who are you talking to,
You
Ricky?
never know.
He said this.
You never
Oh, this
know, bro.
motherfucker ain't
And
ready
he
for his.
black.
I was about to say, come on now. They're like, does he still wear jeans and boots? Oh, he wear tights now? Nope, can't fuck with him. If he bring back his do
He
rag,
couldn't
I'll
even
bring him.
bring his gimmick back. It wouldn't even work now. Like you couldn't even bring an
I'm
updated.
about
What does it? The gimmick was the time. Was the gimmick like it just no.
to say he don't got shades and chains on like Trick Williams. He can't. That shit can't work now, baby.
You never
Nah.
know, man.
But yeah, let's say this. We got about 5 to 10 more minutes, man. Let's talk about some real shit before we sign out, man. Listen, whether you starting a YouTube channel, you going to trade school, you going to college, whatever the case may be, bro. You gotta put in the work and you gotta stay focused, bro. I think the reason why a lot of y'all is fucked up because y'all really think that y'all doing one video a week, y'all only doing the work in school and not studying is going to get y'all motherfuckers want to go to a D1 college, but y'all only practice where y'all got practice with the coach. Like y'all motherfuckers, bro. We gotta work harder in 2025, bro. Please, y'all gotta stop the lazy shit, bro. How the fuck are you going to blow up in whatever you do if you only do that shit once a fucking week? Does that make logical sense to y'all? On some real shit, like genuinely,
Facts.
it's bitches on TikTok talking about some cooking with titties and blowing up. And y'all motherfuckers think y'all gonna blow up off of dropping one video a fucking week about the best 2K crossover. Y'all motherfuckers is not blowing up like that. If you're
Yeah.
gonna do that shit, you gotta go hard. Y'all motherfuckers is late. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Lazy as fuck. Y'all gotta do better, bro. It's 24 hours in a day. Take 1 hour out of that day to work towards your craft. And I promise you can get shit done. Well, OG, what you about to say?
Let's start with the next upload of Ricky the Shadow. I don't want you to unpack that. I want you to unpack JTG coming in And I don't want to hear it now, but I want to hear that in the whole separate segment. Put me.
I can
I want to be
make
put
a whole
over.
video
I
about
need to be
that.
put over on that one because that was the funniest shit that I heard in like 7 weeks. So
Nah,
just
I
take 10
will make
minutes
a
out of
whole
your
video
life.
on that.
Give me 10 minutes and just put me over. I want to hear the start to the
You
finish,
say-
to the
funny
rankings,
enough,
to the
that shit
special
might
move set.
that shit might go viral, low key. I ain't gonna hold
Yo,
you.
I'm gonna be real. Who's TG?
You never know.
Oh shit! Wait.
I don't know.
Do you know who JTG is?
Nah, I got no clue. I got no clue.
Crime time.
Prime Time,
Okay, I know Contown. I know Contown. I know Contown.
the
And
short one.
one of them dead, and then we got this one that we talking about.
Hey,
No, bro, it's not gonna work.
Bro, I'm you
Royal
know what? Give
Rumble
me time.
pop only. How we say
If I don't got it by January, I
recreational
got a whole
for
video on that
host,
shit.
recreational host, Royal Rumble only pop.
oh my gosh, yo! Nah, that nigga said, "Who was you with JTG?" Yo, shout out to JTG, man. But you cooked, my boy. But yeah, man, y'all motherfuckers gotta get y'all shit together, man. In 2024, don't make a New Year's resolution. Just please, just say instead of saying the shit you're gonna do in 2025, say the shit that you're not gonna do in 2025. That you're gonna leave in the past. Because y'all motherfuckers, man, please, motherfuckers be DMing me. Hey, Couch, how do I do this? I'll give niggas the whole script, and then niggas do not respond to me after that because they don't want to do the work. I said, bro, you're gonna go a fucking you might not get 1,000 subscribers in a year. That's just life, bro. Oh, and then fuck this, bro. Phantom, Kai, all these motherfuckers, AMP, all of shit. You know it took them years to blow up, right? You know these niggas was doing YouTube for years. Motherfuckers didn't do YouTube for a year
Yeah.
and blew up. Like I think some of y'all don't live in reality. Go to their channel, go to the oldest upload. That shit will say 4 or 5 years. Like
Hey,
y'all
Black
niggas,
Couch,
y'all don't want it.
you know what a strategy is that I think, and this is just for everybody listening too, just for all of us who make videos. I think it's a good look. Now, it's easier said than done, but podcast is popping, obviously. And I think if any one of us, including me, like I hit up Jake the Snake, he followed me, but he didn't want to do the interview. But I'm just saying, like, I've noticed on YouTube, some of the wrestlers, they be getting interviewed with cats that don't even be hella popular like that, like big numbers and shit. And now I've made a few attempts, but I feel like if cats, because they be having good social media presence, so if any one of us can get like a good solid wrestler, that's got to be Roman Reigns, but like maybe a Austin Theory, maybe a Shinsuke, and have that, and they get that, and they share that shit to their shit. That can, what I'm saying, that can be the move to get us all going, or one of us, and then if one of us pop, then we can bring each other. But it could, it's doable because I know Blackie doing his head because it ain't just value tape. Like I've seen, because I always look like when I see it because this I always watch it, so it always come up on my TV. So when I would see an interview, it ain't always Undertaker podcast. It's just some regular wrestling cats who may have like 17,000 and shit. I'd be like, damn, I wonder how he got him. Maybe he connected, but the point is like they ain't only doing shit to wrestlers ain't only doing content with you if you super famous. Like they'll fuck with you and shit. I've seen it. They ain't fucked with me, but I'm that's my mission. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. That's why when y'all see I post my shit on Instagram when these motherfuckers like my shit, it's not because I'm trying to flex. I'm trying to show y'all that wrestlers are like NBA NFL athletes. These motherfuckers have to practice, they gotta rehearse, they gotta learn their script. Them going out of their way to go on their Instagram, they scroll just like us. We're human beings. If they have the leisure to see my shit, they get hundreds of tags a day and a fucking in an hour. But them acknowledging my shit means they actually paying attention to my shit for some reason. Y'all could
Yeah.
tag them and they might not look at y'all shit. Yeah, that's y'all think I'm trying you putting these bitches on the pedestal. No, every time I tag Lola Vice or some shit, now she kind of knows who my name is by this because that's the only way she would keep acknowledging the shit.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers reply to me. It's not just them looking at my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all also, I don't know. I'm dropping a video Thursday or Friday. Niggas gotta stop this hating shit too, bro. It's kind of stop. Don't hate on people that's in a better position than you. Every time I see somebody in a better position than me, I'm like, damn, I want that. How can I get that? Alfie Kingdom on this shit, expert level wrestling, got a channel with 60K. You think I said, oh, this motherfucker, he killed? I'm like, you know what?
Bro,
I want to
Stone
get
Cold
that
Steve
too.
Austin, like one of my posts. You know how inspiring that is? For some shit
Yeah,
that I just thought of and people thought was stupid. Now, out of all people, he just happened across some shit that I did about him. Like, that's big.
yeah,
Stone Cold, like, how much higher can I get? The Rock and who else? Like,
That's
that's
what
like
I'm
the
yeah.
top
saying.
shit. I ain't even been doing this
Nah,
shit for other years. So, of course, I got to be
yeah.
like, well, shit, let me keep fucking with this.
Yeah, nah, that's true. Cause like I remember when Mason from the MXM collection, when he reposted my story, and I because I remember the thumbnail was an edit of him, Mansoor, and Johnny TV with the trios title, and then he just reposted that shit. I'm like, holy fuck, he actually saw my story and reposted it.
Exactly. Y'all don't understand. Results is motivating. First, you got to have discipline to become what you want to become and
Hmm.
do what you want to do. Discipline is one thing, but when you start seeing results, it makes you do shit more. That's why when I dropped my first viral video, then Ricky the Shadow was the first person to react to it. That motivated me to want to keep going because I'm like, damn, I got a big enough video that somebody did a reaction video.
Yeah,
Then when Expert Level Wrestler hooked up with me and said, yo, come on my channel, and I knew who the fuck he was from another channel, that motivated me to, all right, let me go harder. Then when Weller Wrestling says, I'll make a Discord for you, that motivated me to go harder because somebody make a Discord for me. Then when Influential Sports hit me up and said, y'all, I'm a sports channel, but let's talk about wrestling, that motivates me to keep. See, do y'all not understand?
yeah,
This shit is not from A to Z. Everything that got me to where I'm at right now is because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I just hit 7K today.
mm,
Y'all
Hey,
gotta understand that
congratulations.
this
Hey,
shit
so,
yeah,
don't come overnight, bro.
hey, so what's
yeah,
the conversation about? Because I was gone for a few minutes.
Now we talking some motivational shit for the people so they get their fucking life together before 2025. But I'm saying like y'all gotta understand, bro. Like you have I told Influential this. Have a schedule. Some you can't just go off of
yeah,
vibes. Some people need discipline in the schedule because you'll know that you'll have your shit up every time. Some people are good at okay, I'll just upload whatever the fuck I want and it's going to pop off. If you got a channel that's under 500, you can't do shit like that
Uh,
because
couch,
some people pay attention to you. Let me see what's that.
yeah,
calendar, using this to
There
make
you go.
for this
See,
year.
some people
yeah,
pay it. Some people, you got 500 subscribers. There's 100 motherfuckers that actually pay attention to when you upload. So they see, okay, he upload Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then one week you just fuck it up, only upload Tuesday and Friday. They're like, man, I ain't fucking with this nigga. He ain't even sticking to the script. You know what I'm
Hey,
yeah.
saying?
Black Couch, I got a challenge for you. You want to take the challenge?
What's up?
You guys say yes or no first. You want to take the challenge?
Let's
I
go.
don't know about.
Yes, I'm with
Oh
it.
All
shit.
right, so this is the challenge, and this is to elaborate on what I said earlier. So boom, because as you see, Instagram is the best way to network. Like even if you get a lot of views, talking in the YouTube comments is different than the networking you do in the DMs, right? So
Mhm.
let's pick like three people to where well this is how I do shit. Like with the regular YouTube or every interview that I did, I kind of mapped it out a little bit. So I'm gonna pick three people who I'm gonna try to get in line with to interview. So if I get any one of these three people, I'm gonna have you on as the co-host, so then you get to talk to them and shit too. So I'm gonna say Booker T. I want to try to get him. He not because he's accessible, and I feel like if I can connect with him, that's the connect to get into WE through that side on the right end through establishing because that's the thing. And this is some free game for you cats. You cats should all have a podcast just at you can create masterminds for yourself through podcasts because if I have an interview with somebody, I can ask this person whatever the fuck I want for an hour. If I seen that person outside, I can't ask them to whatever the fuck for an hour. They got some shit to do. So it's just kind of cool where you can pick shit that you want to know. If I want to learn trading and shit, I don't have to fucking go on Google. I can just find a trader and say, "Let me come on my podcast, let me interview," and I can get everything information I want, and it's recorded. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward back, I'm gonna say Booker T for that, Eric Bischoff, and then you know what? I'll say 5'2" because he's from the Bay Area. So possibly like some of these cats who they ain't big on Instagram, so they'll reply to your shit. So that shit may happen sooner than later. So I say 5'2", Booker T, and Eric Bischoff. So who's three cats who you might want to build up to network with? You know what I'm saying?
All right, bet. So I'm gonna go people who already acknowledge my shit. I'm gonna go AJ Francis,
Yeah, he
aka
followed
top,
me too. He followed me
aka
too.
top
See the
dollar,
see them see
aka
the see
top
the
dollar.
network. I might be able to just get that for you easy because he already followed me.
I'm gonna go Lola Vice because we interacted at least 5 to 7 times. So if she see my shit, she might know. And since Zelina Vega replied to my shit, we already got an open message. So I'm gonna go Zelina Vega. I'm gonna message all three of them, and I'm gonna see what's up.
You know
And she got a
what? Y'all,
and she got a podcast too. So I'm gonna do it.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, y'all motivating me right now. I think I might hit up Mason then shit.
That shit might
Because
work.
I actually really need. I would love to do an interview with him with the whole MXM collection shit. And another person I really want to interview. He's actually a content creator. I think it's called Muscle Man. Muscle Man. Mason. What was it like? I forgot his name, but he's blowing up too. He actually had a match with AJ Francis, like with Top Dollar.
Mm.
So I gotta
Is
definitely
this is
interview
this they
him.
had to rap off or something or is that not it?
No, no, they had an actual match.
See Henry, what's going on?
Like, yeah, I plan on. I'm definitely gonna do something because 2025, I got a lot of things planned that I'm gonna definitely do for this channel.
Just imagine, man. Like I'm a wrestling fan since '83. I
Yeah,
get what the fuck I got to have fucking Ric Flair and I get to talk to him for an hour. You know how fucking fulfilling that'll be. Like I'm actually getting
Facts.
to talk to Ric Flair. Like what the fuck, like. I Jake the Steak didn't do it, but they ain't to say that he ain't never do it. I might put some funny shit up
right.
on Instagram. He might be like, I remember this cat, and then it could just happen like that. You know what I mean? Because that's my favorite wrestler of all time. So even him
Yeah.
following me was giving me good juice.
Hmm.
Especially when you see they don't follow a lot of people. That even make it hit harder. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say and listen, y'all. If y'all know what's up, shit, y'all can help out too. Y'all gotta tag us in a fucking comment section. Y'all gotta start spamming motherfuckers. That shit also works. Spam Lola Vice and be like, yo, Black Couch Booking want to get you on his shit. I'm telling you, you never know.
And side note too, this is for the listeners in here. I don't know how many people listening in here, but if y'all here this whole time, that's good. But I really feel like one, you should subscribe to everybody because we all got our own shit. So you might enjoy us on
Yeah.
this shit. We got our own shit that's funny too. That's the first thing. The second thing is I know y'all invest 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, but the thing is y'all have a good time, then y'all get off. Y'all got to start going
Hmm.
back to the stream and just dropping some type of stuff for the algorithm. Just go
Hmm.
back to say you watched it, just a fire sign, a 100, a flex, something, because when you get the more comments in the live streams, that's how the live streams get pushed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's good. It take you 5 seconds. Just go back to your watch, click it, put a 100, boom. It could be you can have your own black couch. Put a couch. Everybody put a couch after they watch this
Facts.
shit every time.
Yeah.
Boom. That's it. Put a couch before you watch it or after, but you gotta, people be like, I watched the whole thing. I was in there. Yeah, bro, but do the other part. Did you like the video?
Dog.
Make sure you did that part, and most importantly, you drop them comments too.
And look
That
at
shit
wrestling
really
with
does.
things.
That
Look at
shit
my
really
guy
does it.
Dave. Look, my guy Dave had an interview with Dijak and Dave McKemp,
Damn.
Shit.
former WWE wrestler.
That's crazy.
I really want to interview Kalani Jordan. I done hit her up like 4 times.
Keep going.
Mm.
Don't stop.
Keep going.
And then one day she might just Carmelo Hayes might be blocking you and shit. He might be fucking you up. You never know.
Exactly.
Carmelo Hayes said, "Fuck out of here. You ain't interviewing my girl, motherfucker." Melo don't miss, bitch. Say nah, but real talk, man. We just gotta keep going. We gotta keep grinding, y'all. One day it will all pay off for real, for real. I just messaged Lola Vice, so Yeah, I'm gonna do OG. I accept the challenge. If it happen,
There you
I'm
go.
putting my dogs on. If it don't happen, I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying?
And
Then,
and, and,
because
and let me say this. That I don't when I said that, I don't mean like you gotta just DM them all. I'm just saying, like, for me, like, sometimes I'd be like, I know what's attractive to people. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna hit them when this happened or when I get to this
yeah,
level.
yeah, yeah.
So that don't mean like just I mean you could and then read back because there'd be certain times where certain motherfuckers will like you know that one guy, the coffee pot, he the African cat, the coffee pot, he got I don't know, he maybe he got 300,000 subs. But
Oh, I ain't
he
talking
had
about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, he had hit me when he first started his channel. When he had like 500, he was because I guess he was up on and Greg Coach Greg Adams told me the same shit. He was just because I met
Mm.
that nigga in Vegas and he was like, bro, I was watching your shit before I started making shit, and I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know
Yep.
because I watched his shit. You know, I found this shit later. He was like, you started first. I was watching your shit, and I was like, damn, you know, he pulled
Oh
up on me. So
shit.
like,
I'm bugging though. Outside of the wrestling people though, also y'all, a lot of y'all be asking me would I collaborate with other wrestling content creators. Listen, let me break the game. Let me break the game down for y'all. A lot of these people is antisocial, bro. I've hit people up before. Either they don't hit me back, or they be like, I don't know if I don't know if I can add any value to your content. I don't know what the fuck that means. My content already got value. You coming on is just you coming on because I want you to come on. So I don't know what that means, but pretty much that's pretty much saying I ain't really fucking with you, which is cool. But if y'all want me to collaborate with certain people, y'all gotta tag my name and they shit. Like, hey, Mini Portable, you should fuck with Black Couch. Wrestling in Color is somebody who I think I could probably collaborate with, but she don't fuck with her Instagram. She ain't been on Instagram in years. So y'all will have to go on video and be like, yo, Black Couch won't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to work together, y'all. Like, I can't. I'm making content. Sometimes I can't be hitting motherfuckers up out of nowhere. These are my people in this chat. These are motherfuckers I talk to every day. Like the other motherfuckers who I don't know, I can't interact with them if they don't interact with me. Cause I'm not listen. I ain't kissing nobody ass. You see, we could grow on our own. We got a network of fucking 12 plus people. So we don't really need more motherfuckers, but I'm open to working with anybody. So y'all will have to help out on that note. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
I'm
Cal.
gonna throw MVP in my list too. I think
Bet.
that'll be
Oh,
a
he
good chop
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Bet. Let's go,
Cal,
Rick. Yep.
you remember like after the first video, I was telling you I'll be hitting up other people trying to do collabs and stuff. So I hit up this dude Pierre. He one of my favorite basketball podcasters, and I guess it was like, and he was telling me that I got to keep building before it's that time. I guess like I don't know if I'm too small for him to do a collab or what. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, some niggas. I mean, everybody different, bro. Some people like that for real. Some people be on some shit like, well, nah. I mean, so here's my thing, right? From his perspective, if it was on some shit like you was trying to hop on my shit and I was as big as him or whatever, I could see that. But in my opinion, I don't think there's no downside to somebody who's big working with somebody who's smaller and
Yeah,
going on they shit.
yeah. I was
So
asking him to come on my channel.
yeah, so I mean, some people it's some. I'm not saying him specifically, but some people it's an ego thing. It's like, motherfucker, you ain't big as you ain't. If that's the case, he should have just charged you. Should have just gave you a rate. But I'm not that type of nigga. Me, I only thing I'm hesitant now is motherfuckers will hit you up and waste your time. As OG probably noticed, a motherfucker hit me up, say, "Yo, come on my podcast." I said, "All right, cool." We had a conversation about what we're gonna talk about. Then the motherfucker never hit me back ever again. So basically, the nigga just wanted to have a conversation with me on some fan shit, which is very weird. You a fucking grown man, and I don't even got 100 a million subscribers, but you wanted to talk to me about wrestling in general. But then you don't even have a real podcast. So that's why from now on, I'm kind of not fucking with a lot of people no more because I gotta be. I'm not letting nigga. Time is the most valuable asset you have. So that nigga wasted an hour of my life and we didn't even fucking collaborate or nothing.
If anybody on this panel want to collaborate with me, man, just hit me in the DMs if y'all want to do some shit. I'm for it.
Yeah, man. Shit don't cost me nothing to work with somebody, especially if we really even if we talk about some shit and that shit don't get no views, at least we really talking about some shit.
Facts.
Like just don't waste my time with some fucking nonsense, bro. Like I knew when me and Ricky the
Yeah.
Shadow linked up, I knew me and Ricky the Shadow was gonna talk about some real shit. I knew me and OG was gonna talk about some real shit. And then when y'all hit me up, I said, all right, let
Yeah.
me see. That's why I can't vet. You gotta vet people. You gotta get to know motherfuckers. Like I'm like, wow, we cool.
To be honest though, I'm gonna give you a
Yeah.
trick, OG. Black Couch. For me, I've been doing interviews for so long. I don't think it's possible for me to do bad content, even if
Mm-hmm.
you was the worst person, because I know how to frame shit. If it's all about how you frame it. So if some shit go left, well, we framing it. This is what you don't do. So there's no way possible way it would turn out bad. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna turn out good or better or entertainment at the least. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers, that's my only prerequisite. I like talking to wrestling with people who like wrestling for reals. Like if you like a casual person, then I feel like that eliminates so many conversations I can have with you, and that ain't worth my time. But if it's somebody that knows shit and I could bring up old shit and you know it and shit like that, I fuck with you then.
Let's say this, yo. Y'all have a good holiday. Enjoy y'all family, bro. Whether you got 100 gifts under the tree or you got two, bro, it ain't about fuck the gift. It's about spending time with your family, having time off of work, and just celebrating. Because Christmas is a capitalist holiday anyway. But y'all have time with y'all family. Y'all enjoy y'all shit. Before we get out though, AOG, you next to your lady. What you get your lady for Christmas? I know. Hey Ricky, what you? I know y'all niggas spent some money. I love when
I
I
don't
love when my
celebrate the
homies.
holidays. The
Oh,
only
you love
holiday, the only holidays I celebrate is my birthday, and it'll be her birthday too, and that's it. Valentine's Day, that shit's out. Nah, bro, that's some shit. I do
See,
the cool shit when I feel like it, and then they don't expect it, so that's better anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because then you expect some shit you worried about how good it's gonna be or you gonna like it versus me giving you something that you didn't ask for when you know you didn't need it. That's
I
how you
like
hit
that, Ricky. What you? I know you got something.
I did, but I can't say she's in the next room, and I'm pretty sure she
me.
can hear my ass.
Man, you gotta keep it simple. See, y'all young boys, when y'all get older, y'all got y'all shorties. When y'all go to like college or whatever the fuck y'all gonna do, man. Yeah, y'all might have to try to go all out. 'Cause y'all trying to be cute and shit. Get that girl a mother. Go to TJ Maxx, whatever the fuck. I don't know what Canada got. Y'all got Moose Max, Sarah Max, whatever the fuck. Get y'all girl a little cheap ass bracelet that's $25 and less. You see, when you get older, your girl gonna want the Uggs and all this other shit, whatever the case may be. Y'all can keep that shit simple, man.
Hey,
See, y'all got Timu too. Get some from Timu.
y'all trying to see what I got my parents for Christmas?
What you got? Some good shit.
Yeah, I gotta go get it. Hold on.
But Weller, what you about to graduate, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna graduate soon. I'm gonna just give my girl bare minimum. A bare minimum.
You
It's
gotta
the love that I
see.
give. It's not material. It's the
You
love that I
already
give.
fucked up. You got a girl.
No, if I had one, I
I'm
give her
about to
bare
say
minimum.
you. Hey, bro, you 17, bro. Don't be doing that right now. You
Hold
gotta
on.
focus. Stay focused on what you're supposed to do.
I got this from my dad.
Okay. You got the Kanye hoodie. I see.
Then I got this got a hand warmer from my mom.
Oh, shit, you. Oh, so you got bread then? Okay, that's what's up. You a good son. I ain't get my parents shit when I was in high school.
I ain't get mine nothing either.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't working because fuck that. But that's what's up, man. Listen, everybody have a great holiday. No uploads tomorrow, obviously. If I'm up tonight, I'll drop the NXT shorts tonight. If not, I'll probably drop them tomorrow. But I'm not making no real video tomorrow. I got a top 10 list coming out Thursday. I'm not done with the marathon. I got like 3 more uploads, then I'm done. And in January, y'all better get used to the normal schedule because no more daily uploads. I've been daily uploading for almost 2 months straight. Enough of that shit. I'll be fucking tired as fuck at night. So three uploads a week, and if something significant happened, 10 shorts. That's the schedule. So January, y'all motherfuckers better be ready for that because enough is enough. I'm your boy getting tired. I'm about to watch some Steph's clothes so I can keep working on my game. So I hope y'all enjoy y'all night, man. OG, everybody, y'all say peace out to the people. Any last words?
Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe.
Facts. Subscribe to Weller Wrestling, Influential Sports, Expert Level Wrestling, and subscribe to International Afi. Well, just type in Afi Kingdom and it'll pop up so you can see the other good shit that he got.
There you go.
All right,
Peace,
man. I'll
peace.
check.
Peace.
I'll check y'all later, y'all. Happy holidays. Y'all hit the group chat if anything.
Y'all,
See ya.
y'all listeners, go back and put the couch in the comment section, y'all.
Facts. And I'm gonna send you the shit, OG.
Peace, for sure.
Peace.
All right.